Hey, yo, my dudes, how y'all doing? Hopefully everybody is doing pretty decent. Thank you for everybody that's here tonight, morning, afternoon, whatever the case may be. Thank you. We're back with some more Arknights Chapter number 15, part number 2, the arc of the Big Depresso, the arc of where shit truly continues to hit the fan, is here. So we balled. I will be checking out the Arknights Enfield special program thing that they have going on Friday, I think it is. I won't be able to check it out live once, like, it's going on, but I will 1000% make sure I record my reaction to that. That I have to. So that should be really good. I'm excited to get more news on the game. What's up, Speedy? What's up, Frosty? What is up, Pichu, Razor, Magia? Anybody else that's gonna be watching? Thank you very much. And if you're a lurker, I appreciate you regardless. You know, you're still part of the community. I mean, you'd be, well, not even you'd be surprised. I lurk so much when I watch streams. It's pretty rare that I talk actively in people's streams. So I get it, you know? You just enjoy the stuff and you just do your thing. And what's up, Odoron? How you doing? Yes, it's been a while, I know. Welcome back, dude. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you said, good morning, everyone. I just watched a video about PvZ Replanted. That's just a guy that's constantly complaining about microtransactions and then not having everything in PC. That's pretty random. I remember playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare back on, like, the Xbox 360. I'm doing, you know? I'm breathing. So, you know, that's a good thing. Fighting them demons out here. You said you're pretty sad today. Your PS5 might be cooked. Why, did it overheat or something? Or, like, it's shutting off games? I know that happened to my cousin's PS5. He had gotten it pretty recent. Well, not recent. Back when it originally came out. Around that time. And then the game, well, the PS5 would just be shutting off when he played PS5 games specifically. But if he played PS4 games, it would work. But yeah, hopefully, you know, you're able to get that figured out, my guy. But it's good to see you, beast. Yeah, we out here, boys. We're gonna do the damn thing. Let me just grab Arknights game audio, and then I'll switch over the screen and stuff, okay? But yeah, nothing crazy. I think since the last Arknights stream, I've just been trying to figure out what unit I want to get up next. I have so many 6-star units in this game that are not built, so it's just like a kid at a candy store just picking what the hell I want. I don't know. I gotta figure it out though. Okay, let's switch this over right about now. There we go. Also, don't worry about there being nothing back here. I know typically I have my stuff back there. Only reason it's not is because I was recording some stuff. And without me saying the stuff that I was recording, basically, you don't want to have anything that interferes with said partnerships, you know? I could count the amount of times that I recorded something for a partnership, and then they're like, hey, can you move that stuff out of the background? You know, we don't want to get in trouble with those people. So, yeah. That's why. So that's why I just haven't moved it back yet. But no, I'm not moving. Not anytime soon. You said ads, no? You should be saying ads, yes. You should be saying, yes, sir, thank you, Keith. You know, good job, Keith. I'm proud of you. Listen, you should be saying yes. All right, what do you mean ads, no? The hell? All right. But yeah, no, it's not something I could really speak on. I can't get into specifics with what I'm, you know, working on. But yeah, you said, hell no ads, waste time. I want to see Keith play. Do you want me to succeed out here? Do you care about the success of the channel and my financial well-being? Or am I just a machine that just plays video games? Nah. Alright. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get this thing going, you know? You said what? I'm here for the ad. That's what I like to hear. Yes. You're here for the ads. Good. Don't even know the streamer? Hell yeah. Alright, anyways, if you haven't left a like on the stream, does help, by the way. Oh my god, my neck just started hurting. Ah! Oh no, my neck's been hurting, like, for like the last week or so, on and off, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, brink of the abyss. How do you measure the depth of an abyss? The answer, in your own life, hang upon the same thread. See what I did there? Like if I was holding like a thread of hair or something. Okay. It's a small stage. I see it's a stage that's gonna have some drones or something of the sort. There better not be any dogs on this stage, or we know my ass is failing within the first, like, 5 to 10 seconds. Let's see, what do I have? I've got Thorns, Alta. I've got Myrtle, of course. Lumen, Irene, Amiya. Milna. I got W. Probably swap Amiya out for now. Shout out to Silver Ash, by the way, my guy. Let's see. What do I want to put in here? Golden Glow? You want some Golden Glow gaming, you know? Silver Ash is the GOAT, yes. Bring a support unit, because why not? A support unit? You think I rely on support units? I mean, I don't, but like, it doesn't hurt every once in a while to use one. Let me see here. You know, I didn't get Logos, so I could, you know, we could use Logos, do a little Logos gaming. Shout out to Tori. You know, I see Tori like once a year. Yeah, let's go over here. You know what before the year ends, I'm gonna do a mini revamp of everything. I swear I am. Put a fresh coat of paint on everything as a whole. Not yet. I probably won't allow... Straight into the stage? I probably won't allow myself to do that until I'm out of the sunken place of gacha. Which is being up to date with all these damn games. And yes, Logos always got the drip. I mean, the drip's immaculate. Look at him. What is this, the concert fit or something? Alright, I didn't read what this stuff does. Now, one thing we should know is I don't read. I mean, I low-key can't read. It is the concert one? Gotcha. Yeah, no, I low-key can't read. But that's okay. You know?
These so-called folks.
I'm just getting Milnar Gaming ready nice and early. You know what? Just straight line... Wait, did I... So, it wasn't dogs, right? You know, some things never change.
You win.
Some things never change.
But you're about to see me really go wild.
What do you mean by that? Let's run that back. One time. Listen.
Sand, dust.
That was just for the memes.
Most fail to imagine the sight of their admixture.
I wouldn't just, you know, let that happen. Sorry, I was reading. I was giving myself a reminder of what that does. That's why I took a pause. Okay,
I'm here to help.
Now this is fine. Now last time I didn't get to use my boy. Well, my boy didn't get to get some screen time. So today we gonna set him up nice and good. Okay. We gonna get him cooking. Yeah, me when Vanguards do Vanguard things. Shocked, truly. Now, attack range expands, attack plus 300%, and attacks strike 4 targets at once. Enemy projectile speed and attack range is greatly reduced. Ooh, when enemy projectile speed. And all projectiles are removed when the skill expires. Oh, Okay. Sure, put you right here too.
The bell tolled.
This is gonna be overkill, but you know, we ball.
Doctor, por favor, ayúdame.
Por favor. Jeez, I bring shame to the family. I'm half Puerto Rican, but you would never guess it. I don't know no Spanish, bro. I know a few Spanish words, and that's it.
Handle this.
Gather around me, guys.
Well, I think we're good. I would say these poor robot dog things, like, I'd feel bad for them, but I lost at the stage already one time, so I'm not gonna feel bad about anything at this point. Yeah, simple enough. I didn't expect the stage to just start off. Well, I mean, how do I want to word this? I didn't know they were gonna just straight up have me play a stage first and not read first, basically, is what I was saying. But I do recall Frosty saying something along the lines of they did make certain things shorter within this chapter, and also like the before and afters and stuff aren't as long, or there just straight up isn't an after for some stages with like reading.
Mission accomplished.
You said activate the skill. No need to. I mean, I could have. I was on autopilot. Okay. Oh, so of course, stage involving robots. Robot speaks. Yeah, and you said it varies. Gotcha. Depends. Yeah, like this one has reading after. I mean, I figured it was gonna have to have some type of reading if it wasn't gonna be at the beginning. So it's all good. Sorry, let me just check. Okay, let's get it. Closure. I have the right to refuse the data module inspections and upgrades you're proposing. I will not be treated like Thermex and Lancet 2. You know very well that I'm different from my colleagues. Hey, yo! Closure, you looking good. I like the new fit you got going on. Okay, Closure, I see you. Do I remember who Friston 3 is? Is that another one of the robots? Is that a robot that I said was bad or something? Let me look. I have to investigate. Wait, yeah. That's literally the robot that I just saw. Alright. Relax, I'm not trying to kick you into a module upgrade this time. Wait, bruh. I didn't even see the name. Bro, my dumb it. I didn't look at the name. I'm literally reading the dialogue of the robot, and I didn't look to see the name that literally says Friston 3. Let me just do this one time for myself. Maybe that will help readjust the brain cells. Then please restore the power supply to my mobility module. Restricting a respected scholar's personal freedom is really unbecoming behavior. Take a look at the expression doodle on my faceplate. It indicates how I feel. Angry. I see. This won't take too much time. Justice Knight is already lined up waiting at the entrance. Mr. Friston, I guarantee this maintenance will be quick. I said Mr. Friston. It's a gentleman. Alright, there we are. You said you know who Friston 3... okay, I know who they are, right? Not as a character, but in the story. I'm gonna need a... what's the word I'm looking for? You know, you're gonna have to explain it. I can't think of the freaking word I'm trying to think of right now, but yeah. You're gonna have to bring me up to speed. Unk's cooked. You've blocked me from accessing Priestess data? You said the Big Eyes and Lone Trail, the ball? Bro, I read Lone Trail, like, back when it came out. Damn, it's been a long time. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit you or something. I dead don't... Wait, okay, the red ball. Was it in that crazy room? Yeah, no, I read Lone Trail, but I read it years ago. I read it on stream. Yeah, in the room of coffins. Okay, see, yeah. See, so I'm the gears are moving, because I'm like, I remember the crazy room and everything. Okay. Alright, blocked you? No, I just disconnected you from Priestess. To be more precise, I physically removed your reception module. Oh. So you're saying this freaking ball, this from Lone Trail, is now with us. It looks like that went well enough. I thought there would be some irreparable failures. And you said in Snake Mommy did manage to hack him into her staff and store his data, and they got him into a robot. So, so essentially, bro used to be like menacing, and now he's in like a little cute robot trying to act angry and stuff. Like, not a threat. Yeah, you said during the events of Lone Trail, one of the epilogues is Holiak entering the Hall of Stasis and retrieving the Preserver, Trevor Friston, and somehow converted it into a robot. Okay. Bro looked like Plankton with the eye there. Okay. You just, okay, you just did that without any sort of planning? Well, how do you feel now, Mr. Friston? I recorded the entire experiment. You violated protocol, and I'll be discussing your negligence with Cal shortly. In other words, I'll be speaking to your manager. That's basically what you said. Not to mention your reckless disregard for my life. She'll hear about that too. Mr. Friston, please do one more self-check to be certain you're not getting any transmissions from Priestess. You should just be thankful that nothing went wrong. I checked, and I indeed cannot connect to Priestess any longer. Ugh, it's like I have blurred vision. It's a very subtle feeling, and I don't like it one bit. Perfect. Now we could talk, Mr. Friston. If I wanted to disconnect all retrofitted operation platforms from Priestess, would there be a safer way to do that? I refuse to speculate about such dangerous work. That would be no different than killing all of my precious colleagues. What if we had no other choice? Please tell me what might cause you to draw such a conclusion. Have you discovered something? Meanwhile, Closure. Can you determine the root cause of the last few Priestess operation errors? The logos... Well, I said the logo, sorry, but... The logs show that most of the errors were caused by human error, operational mistakes made by team members. Bro said she was talking to a microwave? Sure. Close enough. This again? Bro got it. You changed your profile picture to Tails? Either way, backup systems are being deployed as quickly as possible. The framework for independent terminal command system has been upgraded as per Cal's suggestions. I named it Zoot. That's a choice to name it Zoot. When I hear Zoot, I think of like Zooted or something. I never think of just Zoot. Temporary admin permissions have been given to the Dr. Cal and Amiya. And me, of course. A lot of the ideas I first had when I first designed the system feel a bit outdated now. I really want to scrap it and start over, but Cal shot down that application. You said, now that I think about it, if you die, do you want a copy of your memories occupied and become a robot? Listen, if I'm getting roasted by people as a human, man, they gonna be deep frying me as a robot. I'm cooked. I don't know if I want a part of myself to still exist and just be getting cooked by people, and I'm gonna be in like a tiny little robot getting kicked around or something. I don't know if I want that to be my legacy. That's where my brain goes with it. I'm gonna end up like Friston over there being a joke. I don't know. That's just me though. I cannot pronounce bro's name, but the cool guy from Wuthering Waves, his banner is today. That's what's up. He was fun as hell when I was playing as him, I can't lie. Oh my god, that just reminds me. I never got freaking Galbrena's weapon. Ah, jeez, I'm freaking cooked. Like, what? You know, it is what it is. She'll come back. I have her, but it's whatever. We don't have much time left. Can we seamlessly switch to the new terminal command system? I'm still working on that. We still have no way to replace Priestess's current role in Rhodes Island's daily operations, and much of our medical data and resource allocation calculations still rely on Priestess. But the biggest issue that I'm facing is how to construct a data center and an energy hub reliable enough to support the new command system. You're gonna S6 him? Damn. Hopefully you're able to do that as quick as possible. I'm sure you got a lot saved though, eh? Oh, banner's still on for the next 12 to 15 hours, is it? Huh. Nothing comes close to what Priestess could do here, even while handling the massive high-precision computations Rhodes Island requires. It still has power to spare. Unfortunately, I still can't make sense of Priestess's underlying logic, even Zoot, which completely mimics its design, keeps throwing errors in weird places you wouldn't think of. Oh, there's 2 hours left for you? Ah, okay, I see. What if we used Anonymous? Closure. I reviewed the comments you added to my report, and the theories you outlined in response. And how you doing, Empress, by the way? I don't think I said that. According to the Kasdel office's logs and experimental results, there is, at least in theory, a possibility that Anonymous could function as a data center and energy hub. But, there's always a but. This is also extremely risky, and we aren't totally familiar with Anonymous, yeah? But it's not like we haven't learned anything from all of this. You're good? Good to hear. I'm glad. At least we verify that there's a possibility of using Anonymous for super long-range communications and data transfers. Even though she'd been informed in advance... Why is it... I forgot how to say this. Why... Wiseado? Is that how it's not Wisado, it's like Wiseado, right? Like that's how it's pronounced? I'm gonna ask this and then I'm gonna like see how y'all are gonna say it, and then I'm gonna continue to say it wrong. Wish. Okay, Wish-ado, it's like that? Okay. Oh, Wishadel. Wishadel. Why did I say Adel? Wishadel. Alright. Anyways. In advance, Wishadel was still freaked out when your greeting showed up out of nowhere. And the operators who went to assist Kasdel, have they settled in all right? You said, hey, yo, hey, you guys, what's going on? Nothing much, you know, just continuing chapter 15. How you doing, Toki? Welcome. Everyone was surprised when they first got here. They assumed the city would be in worst shape. Well, worse shape, not worst shape. They found their footing quickly, and when the time came for midnight and me to head back, it was hard to say goodbye to the new friends he'd made. Doctor, do we really have to keep sending people out to the various branch offices? I've never seen the ship as deserted as it is now. We've come to a mutual understanding, Closure. We're sending more personnel to the regional offices partly to reduce the number of people at risk in the event of an accident aboard the ship, and partly to ensure those offices could respond more efficiently when needed. I know that, of course. I'm just not used to having to say goodbye to all my friends all of a sudden. That's fair. And you said, yeah, Arknights Monster Hunter? Yes. It was so good, we gotta run it back. And I'm sure it's gonna be just beautiful, like it was the first time. I'm really excited for operators. To see what they cook up this time, though. I don't know when it started, but my schedule is packed with farewell dinners now. Farewell dinners, huh? Once the risks aboard the ship are cleared, it'll be up to you to decide when the operators return. If everyone is here, then we'll start the meeting. Also, don't forget to delete the voice recordings and data logs from today. Wipe them from Priestess. From here on out, every decision that we make will shape the future of Rhodes Island. Kind of important. We've reached a consensus. If we want to guarantee the safety of Rhodes Island's people and assets, there are certain decisions we cannot avoid any longer. Simplify the ship's structure. Yes, we need to segregate Rhodes Island's important resources and help the personnel stationed on the ship settle in. This will help ease the concerns of those stationed on the ship while also improving everyone's response time in the event of an emergency. But I still have some questions, Cal. This means we'll have to dismantle the vast majority of the ship's structure. Doctor, did you accelerate Rhodes Island's defense planning only because of Priestess's recent irregularities? I know how to say the word, I swear I do, okay? The recent irregularities have made one thing clear, which is Priestess is slowly spiraling out of control, and as time goes on, this will only accelerate. However, Priestess is only Rhodes Island's terminal control system. If it's no longer in our control, then who is it taking orders from? Questions upon questions, but not enough answers. You're worried about internal threats? Amiya, that possibility has always existed. I trust you, Cal. Whew, what a headache. What do you think, Doctor? I trust Cal's judgment. She and I have already rehearsed hundreds of contingency plans. Okay, then what can I do? You've already played a big role in the ship's reconstruction. The mechanical structures connecting the different core areas have been almost completely replaced with silicate hydrocarbon prefabricated materials over the past 5 years, which can support a certain degree of modular disassembly. A certain degree? The power systems on the lower deck and the uppermost deck cannot be separated for now. When Rhodes Island was first excavated, the limitations of available technology and other constraints prevented us from restoring it to its ideal condition. It wasn't until about 7 years ago when Closure and I drafted the blueprints for the restoration, and we discovered that it would be very hard to modify Rhodes Island's structure. I'm pleasantly surprised to say that we've managed to do as much as we have. Whew. The catastrophe warning system and the medical center are particularly crucial modules. Both involve technologies that are not yet ready to be disclosed and are also the hardest to deploy. Columbina? Aegir? Londinium? Just pick one. It's risky but well warranted. Leveraging Clementia's and Gladia's private channels, we won't even have to connect with the Aegir authorities. I can ensure that this matter is handled discreetly and properly. Said nice you picked right, of course. Listen. Yippee! I'm just the brain power. You know, I'm so mad that every time, like, I legit forget to add new sound effects to this freaking stream deck, dude. One of these days, y'all are gonna hear a few new sounds, because I have a few slots left, and I've been meaning to add some sound effects for a while. So, I gotta put that in my phone or something to remember to do that. We might be able to conduct technology transfers. I reckon that would make Warfarin happy. Hey, shout out to Warfarin. You said you're looking forward to introducing Rathalos to Lumen? I don't know much about Lumen, but why do you say that you look forward to introducing Rathalos to her? Like, is she just gonna be able to shred through Rathalos, or is this a reasoning, like a lore reasoning, like she just likes like dragons or something? What's the story behind you saying that? She'll destroy him? Okay. So it's from a gameplay standpoint. Yeah, more or less she could target him from across the screen. Oh. Yeah, you see, I haven't like tried her out, or like I haven't seen her gameplay, so I don't even know what she's cooking over there. But she's got that Unga Bunga range. She's got that like Fiametta range, except it's probably better, isn't it? Like being able to use her more often than Fiametta. She could just destroy anything, to be fair. Oh, so she's cracked. Nice. Okay. That is the path I believe we should take, Doctor. She got a lock on? Really? I'm gonna have to check her out. Aegir, looking at all the factors, this is the best choice we can make. I will personally communicate with the Inquisition and Aegir personnel to ensure the safe arrival of our own personnel and assets. Most of our patients have been temporarily placed in treatment facilities in various offices along with reinforcements. All of that is left for the remaining patients to be transferred to Aegir once the medical center is operational again. Leave this matter to me. The support vehicle for long distance patient transport is already prepped and ready to go. Nice. As for the transfer arrangements for logistics and engineering, I talked it over with my people, and everyone was enthusiastic about temporarily moving to Kasdel. Okay. Many of them are old friends who stuck with us back then, and returning to Kasdel means a lot to them. Yes, I talked with Wishadel before leaving Kasdel. The GOAT! Babel will assign personnel to escort both our people and our key assets throughout the entire journey. We'll be flying the banners of Babel and the military commission. The mercenaries won't dare try anything. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something again. Okay. The Roach! Yes. You said if a Lateran op herself included got an elite boss within range for 8 seconds, then she could keep hitting them from everywhere. Yeah, well, she really does have a lock on. Excuse me. I said, plus it's pretty funny to shoot Monster Hunter creatures with a modern looking sniper rifle. You know, that is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Just using modern tech out here on basically prehistoric creatures. And then there's our mining module. The militarized mining modules need to be handled with caution. A long time ago, I purchased a semi-decommissioned mining ship from Rimbilliton and registered it under Rhodes Island's name. The ship's mining module can now be legally transferred to the new mining vessel to continue operations in Rimbilliton. At the same time, I placed an order on the market to buy the mining module. To hide your tracks? Making any major changes in the short term is sure to attract attention, especially from our rivals who will use the opportunity to use them against us. While calling it a refit and upgrade may be something most factions will accept, anybody with their own plans, the ones watching us more closely, won't be fooled. We need a few more sophisticated explanations. I stopped in Siracusa to resupply before returning to the ship, where I visited Vigil and Penance A in Nuova Vorcini. They helped me dig into the current state of affairs in Nuova Vorcini. As long as the Familia are not publicly pressuring... Okay, the Nuova Volsini City Hall will be able to protect us. Saying Nuova Volsini 3 times in a row fast is probably not fun. Nuova Volsini, Nuova Volsini... I propose inserting a business department... Oh my gosh, stop! Into Nuova Versini by means of investment. Establishing a cooperative relationship with City Hall will counter both overt and covert maneuvers from competing companies. Doctor, what do you think? Nuova Versini, that's all I got. I agree. Just have like the nerd emoji. Just yes, I agree with Amiya. Anything she says, I agree. Of course. I agree with daughter. Give me one sec, chat. I'm checking something because I got a notification. We could build a backup warehouse in Nuova Versini, man. I'm so tired of Nuova Versini. Nuova. Okay. The logistics system of Nuova Versini has changed a lot in the past year, and the port cargo throughput. What the hell is extremely impressive? Okay. Oh, I gotta do like the nuovo vicini. Like I gotta do it like that. You know, I'm gonna piss off all the freaking Italians. All the 2 Italians that are subscribed to the channel are gonna be offended. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. Mama John's. Yes, I forgot about Mama John's. You're right. With City Hall's cooperation, it will be easier for us to conceal the transportation and storage of important assets. Okay, I don't know why I said that like that, but I did it. Doctor, let me handle coordination for the rest of the support facilities. There is one last painful task on the list. Okay. Everyone looks at the blueprints spread out in front of them as the command center falls silent. Okay, can I click? I thought I could just click off of it. My dumb self. This is the key to everything we're doing. Cal points to a region in the center of said blueprints. Abyss. Oh, my neck just cracked crazy. Oh. Yeah, that definitely looks like an abyss. On the blueprint, a new area has been added to what was once a blank space in the central section of the mid-deck. Abyss. Cal has never told you what the abyss really means, but you still have a vague feeling that this area marked on the blueprint, this area that has never been recorded by Priestess, is inextricably linked to you. Me? For real? Give me a moment again. Son of a bitch. Alright. I'm good. A long time has passed since it was last opened. Even back then, when I had to get close to that place to bring back someone important, I didn't dare go near the deeper part, the one that's been sealed away at the time. However, now I'm not even sure what kind of changes happened in there. As I just said, if the Priestess anomalies have a specific cause, then the Abyss must be involved somehow. You gotta understand, this was made by someone and they made the Abyss occupy that much of the layout, and we're like, yeah, this looks good. Hey, this is peak pure art at its finest right here. So how do you feel like we should deal with this section, Doctor? You were eating warm food. Okay, so what? It's cold outside for you? I mean, it finally was a little breezy. Tomorrow it's supposed to be, like, in the 50s. Finally. Get to pull out the jackets. I wore jackets throughout the year anyways, but I could really pull out the jackets now. I haven't the slightest idea. 46 degrees? Oh yeah, you cook. Well, you're freezing out there. Not. I was gonna say cooking. That's not the right word. I haven't the slightest idea. I need to go there and investigate. Yep. Cal, I could go with. I'll bring the doctor there myself. Amiya, Closure, I need you two to make sure the surrounding areas are completely cleared out. Set up the first isolation zone around the abyss itself, and a second one within the kilometer of the ship. Ascalon and the elite operators will stay aboard on standby. I need all other personnel on board to temporarily leave the ship and prepare for countermeasures. Amiya, you and Closure must temporarily leave as well, and be prepared to activate our contingency plans at any time to deal with unexpected situations. How long do we have? A mass migration like this will be hard to get done in a short period of time. 15 days. During this period, you'll need to complete a full body data scan and comparative analysis. I'll get it done. Cal, what is actually in the abyss anyways? The beginning of everything and the end of everything. Thanks. It all makes sense now. That did it. That was like, wow, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Huh. Cal, I want to go to the abyss and see for myself. Yeah, not cryptic at all. No, literally. Cal seems to know why you want to do this and gives a slight nod. Alright. But please keep in mind, until we're fully prepared, we can conduct preliminary explorations on the periphery. I'll be careful. Okay. We can't go any deeper. I can't tell if it's getting closer to the core of the area of the abyss. Well, I can't tell if getting closer to the core area of the abyss will cause some unexpected changes. We are still some distance from the actual abyss. I also don't have permission to open the way to the abyss. I'm still trying, but to this point, I've made very little progress. So you're saying this is where I first woke up on Terra? Physically, yes, but your situation is a bit more complicated than that. Does coming here bring back any specific memories? Is this some sort of test? Cal shakes her head. I just want to confirm that you're in good health. After withdrawing from Londinium, our operations in Trimounts and Malarium inevitably forced us to confront the history of this land and your history. In the Oranginium assimilated universe, I caught a glimpse of my mission. You said, wow, after all these years, Amiya had matured, yet this is the first time Cal reveals it to her. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy, the savior of this land. The destroyer of this land. Cal, I can't avoid it, and nor do I have any reason to. Doctor, I stopped questioning your resolve long ago, which is the only reason we're here now. Cal, I have a theory about the true nature of the abyss. She is here. This is why you chose to leave Amiya and Closure out of this conversation. Listen, I still haven't figured out how to tell them, and after all, I don't fully understand it yet either. Yes, but would we have had to prepare for it anyway? But we would have to prepare for it anyway, sooner or later. Music is hitting. Amiya is still young, but every new trial we face helps her mature a little bit as a leader. You could always rely on Closure's knowledge and skill. And she's taking more responsibility over Rhodes Island as well. They are all worthy of your trust and reliance. They will stand by your side for a long time to come. Of course. And so will you. But right now, we need to figure out what exactly is happening to Priestess. Our experience in the assimilated universe left us with many unanswered questions, and ever since then, ever since Teresa and Teresis joined forces to seize the first Oranginium, I felt uneasy about what's to come. Perhaps she had already awakened when Ananam arrived. But that was 3 years ago. I cannot be completely certain. It is very likely that Teresis used some method I cannot trace to cut off the controller from the Oranginium. They delayed her arrival? I'm afraid delayed is not the most apt description for it. Nonetheless, I must admit that they did something I never imagined they would do. And objectively speaking, they bought us more time. However, we will eventually awaken from our beautiful dream. It sounds like we have to open the abyss. Indeed, after all, Priestess is still operation to this day. It is a core server. Well, its core server and power sources are buried within the depths of the abyss. We can't touch them or analyze them. We can never be too cautious when dealing with such an unknown space. I'll share everything I currently know about it with everyone involved in the operation. Can I help you with anything? No. For the version of you that exists now, even approaching these hazy fragments of the past takes a heavy toll, and right now, I have no way to help you shoulder that burden. Go help Amiya and the others. Leave the abyss to me. Alright, Cal? If you choose to trust me, that is. I trust you. Jeez, I trust that you won't end up dying somehow. Of course. I just want you to know, you're not alone here, Cal. Thank you for your concern. I understand. Uh-oh. Priestess? Is that you? Visitor, Kal. Hello, Kal. We meet again. You look like you need my help. I do. Please search for a technical document keyword Slumber Bridge. Are you still there? I'm here. Sorry, Kal. I still can't output the answer you're looking for. You have crossed the line. I know. But we need it. Teresa. The evolution rate of Aripathy is accelerating, and the threat from Oranginium is increasing. Rhodes Island must find a more effective method to respond to it. I get what you're saying, but I can't provide you with what you're asking for, as your request violates the underlying logic of DWDB 22-1E. But I do have a way to circumvent its limits, Kal. Deep dive. Deep dive? Ah, yeah, I was gonna say we're in this freaking location with this girl. What you're saying, what I've seen, it's all beyond my imagination. I have just far too many questions and opinions about this kingdom, but oh yeah, oh my lord, this thing, the jellyfish. Language, yours, cannot describe, mine cannot explain. Commonality, thought, existence. Hack your thought, hack your language. Thought is language. Follow me. Alright. Ah yes, they got that cutscene look. The massive instrument instantly catches the Countess's attention. Her vision swims. The instrument distorts the light in her consciousness. To the Countess, it sometimes appears to spin faster than her eye could follow. Other times it appears completely still. No. It still appears to be moving. Very slowly. Very slowly. She stops looking directly at the device that seems capable of devouring her consciousness, yet she still can't stop herself from falling over. I've fallen and I can't get up. The ice-cold co-traveler catches her. Thought. Resonance. Accept. It. Forsake. Resistance. Hear. Yourself. Death. The Countess instantly hears several different tones at once. She hears several foreign languages she could identify. Rimbilitonian, her son, Standard Victorian, and Gaulish, which she's only ever heard spoken by the clergy, but what she hears above all else is a strange language she's never heard before, a language made up of tones. Yet somehow, she underestimates what the strange tones mean. Strange tone. Death. I could understand you. How? Thoughts could be anchored, and words could be deciphered. Language is a tool, a right, and one of the key elements that help shape our existence. And Seta is one of the greatest inventions of our time. We've erased the barriers of language. We've bridged the gaps between civilizations. That symbol, an anchor for thought, the metascript that deciphers all known languages, and a tool for interpreting unknown languages. Death. That is the language up until now you have thought the most about, Hyarda. Reincarnation. That is how you all communicate? Communicating via voice is inefficient. However, it is very intriguing and a good way to express emotion. Many still stubbornly hold on to this tradition, deepening their emotional bonds with one another. I don't fully understand you. Can you tell me where we are right now? A ship that salvages death from the grave. We seek answers to the ultimate questions among the ruins illuminated by light before the same destruction befalls us. Before death befalls us. Huh? The place you have visited, its master calls Rhodes Island. The Countess is confused. She's no longer confused by the strangeness of her surroundings. She's perplexed by a different question. How can a god die? And scene?
Your face just now, it seems the expression folds of a feather flock together is indeed true.
Only took an hour to read. Okay, well, not really. Maybe I'll say it took like 40-something minutes, because we did a little bit of the stage and we did the intro to the stream, so I'll say maybe a good like 43 minutes or something. Just warming up. Bro said you screens. Bro said Borkin. Not broken, Borkin. That screen Borkin. Tutorial? Oh hell no, what do you mean tutorial? Was I not playing on hard this whole time? Oh, chat. Damn, I thought I was playing on hard this whole time to get the extra rewards. Let me redo this stage real quick. I got the stupid. Your favorite background music? It is quite chill. I vibe with it.
¡Izad la bandera, marineros! ¡Haced saber a nuestros enemigos que estamos aquí!
¿Qué? What did you say?
I'm here to help.
I don't know what bro said.
Better watch your step.
Alright, we're gonna speed run through this stage real quick. I didn't realize that I hadn't done any of the stages on hard. I thought it... Man, I really... Not one of my finest moments.
I hear the waves drumming against the hull. They herald our victory.
They drumming and drumming and drumming. Okay,
Gather around, guys.
You could come on through it. I don't really make a difference to me. It's whatever.
For them, the bell tolls.
This is
The battlefield.
Clear images.
I knew who you were right away.
The battlefield. This is just unga bunga gaming. I'm just placing everything close to each other and just kill. It's an early stage. It's whatever. Your favorite lobby music is probably the... your favorite lobby music is the current Laterano one. Got stuck on the lobby for an hour before you started playing the damn game. Listen, that Laterano music be thumbing. So I understand. I get it. I was like, damn, the enemy's gonna show up, bro. I don't think they're gonna make it through that barrier.
See the game we human.
Doctor, por favor, ayúdame. Doctor, clear images.
Mission accomplished.
Check the data.
Yeah, wasn't really much of a difference there. I mean,
Quieter you get.
can't expect nothing too crazy there, right?
You got other ideas about the out of control.
Okay, so that one, and then I didn't do. Well, actually, that's it. The scripted stage.
So bad you ended up like this.
Oh,
Is she really worth it?
damn, that's crazy. This is the second stream in, and well, I mean, to be fair, the first stream was 2 hours. Okay. Anyways, the threat within. After all, enemies do not always come from the outside. Okay. I'll let the Spot, Sasuro, and Cruz. Jesus. What year am I in? Alright. Explain the mechanics. Is that maintenance helper lost again? Watch out for the oranginium on it. Don't let it get close. Okay. CC. Stop, maintenance helper. Don't go any further.
I'll show them what I can do.
The hell? I'm getting strange commands from the terminal's combat interface. Same here. What does that strange symbol mean? Priestess, process, reset. Threat detected. Identifying target. Identification complete. Begin combat deployment. Prepare to eliminate threat. Okay. The hell? Okay, so the game is gonna be placing down units to fight against me. We're playing PvP Arknights out here, dueling. What is this? Hey, how did this maintenance helper get here? Instructor Doberman? Something's not right. I'm calling for backup. Be careful.
Not one step backward.
That's really weird to look at. What the hell? Yeah, player 2 has entered the game. I got Master Hand over here. Alright, we're getting attacked by the drink machines? I mean, you've been attacked by weirder things, right? Why does that robot look like a capybara? They did that on purpose. Capybara drink machine robot is crazy. Because it is. What's the situation there, Instructor Doberman? We've noticed that Priestess has been doing a lot of dangerous things without authorization. Intel indicates that Priestess is bypassing permissions and deploying enemies to mark locations directly, but we could stop it by deploying our own operators at those locations. Wait, so I have to just place my own operators in place of where they're putting them so it doesn't happen? Really?
Grant me strength.
That's goofy. High threat target identified. Modifying command. Reassessment complete. Alright. Your hand is angy. Now the hand is literally molding. That's why there's no skin left. There's nothing. Just bones. They molded off the skin. Screw molding for hair. Alright, Priestess threw something in front of me. Is it charging up?
You'll pay for that.
Okay. Do I really need to do anything?
One step backward.
Charging complete. Priestess is activating it. It's a weakening node. When activated by Priestess, it weakens all operators around it while it remains active. But we can also activate it first to weaken the enemy. It will also have a longer duration that way. It costs DP to activate, so we'll have to be flexible about our approach. Okay, we'll use it before they use it. So it's literally, you need to click on this before the hand clicks on it. And make sure you have the resources to be able to click on it. Alright. Eliminate the remaining enemies. If your world's... You said if your world's so bleak that you hire a child soldier, the least you could do is make sure things around your ship are adorable for them. Try to... Hey! Bad. You think you're gonna place before me? You're mistaken. It's not happening. Robot capybara, go down. Well, this is... I think this is why somebody... I forget who told me. They're like, this mechanic for this chapter is so easy that you're not gonna be able to mess it up. I see. It's like, yeah, very straightforward. The only way I could see it getting stressful is if my attention is brought elsewhere because of a bunch of enemies being clumped up together, and I don't notice Master Hand placing elsewhere. You said, easy. Yeah! Easy. Clueless. Most of the mechanics come from the enemies this chapter. Okay. Origin of conflict. All are but fragments written down in the endless book of catastrophes. Alright, so we got a lengthier stage over here. Bigger. Okay. Boom. It's easy to understand, but you don't know about easy? Well, I guess I'll see, huh? I'll take bro again over here, I guess. We'll see what happens. Man, the amount of times I've heard this song is crazy. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone very quickly. Give me a momento. Probably drink a little bit of water. Probably ain't a bad idea. Okay. Think I'm good to go, boys. We about to continue. We ball. Alright. Damn! My neck cooked. Alright. Time. Yes. Time. You asked me why the first language I shared with you after our thoughts resonated was death. I really don't know either. Aboard this strange colossal vessel called Rhodes Island, the Countess could barely feel the passage of time. It makes you feel uneasy, and ever since the day she became infected, time has meant everything to her. Time will bring her death, and perhaps liberation. However, the beings who dwell in this strange place yet deny they are gods seem utterly indifferent to it. Maybe it's because I've never been afraid of dying, and death is nothing more than a passage to a new environment. Bilitanonian. Yes, of course. Pessimist. That's how they would describe you. In your own language, yes? A pessimist? I don't think so. The Countess blurts it out and regrets it just a little. She'd agreed with many of the clergy's arguments back during those debates. But now that she's here, does she still need to think in those terms? Does she really care about everything she experienced before the collapse? After all, even time has forsaken her now. I once worked in a mine that seemed to be endless. To maintain efficiency, the overseer would kill or drive off any bothersome oranginium slugs. Oranginium slugs? A mine? Yes, those oranginium slugs are even weaker than me, and the mines were once my home. The mines is crazy. But the overseer did not expect that the kindest worker in the mine was secretly feeding and caring for the oranginium slugs they were trying to drive away, which only drew more of them into the mine. You see, it's like bringing in those freaking seagulls. You feed a seagull, then 50 more seagulls pull up. You can't feed the seagulls. It's bad. You said be ready for January of next year. I don't want to think about January of next year. Bro said Hoshi Altar is coming. I'm ready for 300 pulls. Hoshi Altar, huh? Everybody getting an altar out here. What the fuck? Hoshi Altar. I'm sure that's gonna be freaking Unga Bunga. Especially the ones named John. But bro said pigeons named John. What's your beef with pigeons named John? But you survived? The slugs secretions fed me. Wait, what did I say? Did I say pigeons? I literally just said seagulls and then my dumbass said pigeons right after. Bro, I'm sorry. Like, you know, when you got the stupid, you got the stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is sometimes. My fault, gang. Let me check something real quick, chat, and then we continue very quickly. I'm just checking. Very nice. All right, let's cook. In such a harsh environment, many of them live short lives, yet new ones kept being born. They gave me strength. Miners, oranginium slugs, and yourself. But your story ignores the death of Terra. Herda. You do not treasure your terra. That's not true at all. In our language, terra bless us is a phrase that invokes something almost divine. You still have a very limited definition of life. I don't understand. You've shown me so many individuals, each starkly distinct from the next. You all feel love and hate just as we do, and yet are still vastly different from each other. Salvaging death from the grave, you all live united by a purpose that I can't understand. But why have I come here? The Countess ponders this question, but her intuition tells her that the answer lies with the person who just extended a hand to her. She looks out the porthole at the top of the cabin into the cold, silent, endless expanse of space. The light from the distant giant spear once again passes over the dead planet, piercing the Countess's eyes. However, despite her blurry vision, she spots a small silhouette within the light. There is someone out there? In deep space? Is that the one I'm looking for? Someone out in the depths of space seems to hear the Countess's voice. A shadow within the light stirs ever so slightly. Unknown language. You're looking for me? 1 circle. 2 circles. 3 circles more. No, let me stop. The little dots are spinning in the darkness. They're accelerating, coming closer and closer. They rip a hole in the darkness, and a bright, blazing beam of light shines through. I extend my arms and embrace them. Core body temperature is elevated. Nerve blocker has already been administered. Body temperature is rapidly rising. Or rising rapidly. Jesus, I read it all the way around. Prepare to administer muscle relaxant and replenish blood volume. Repeat the medication again, and let's start the operation. Dr. Warfarin? Did I doze off again? Maybe I'm just really exhausted. Don't try and speak now. Your throat's badly injured. You feel like you went to sleep? Yes, and I had a long dream. You didn't feel any other discomfort? No? Did something just happen? Nothing major. Did you dream about anything special, per se? Anything special? That's hard to say. In my dreams, there were balls of mud spinning around each other on black velvet. What? They are now big, now small. One moment they were smaller than children's marbles, the next larger than the whole of Victoria. Alright, sure. Why not? Someone picked them up and flung them back out. They started smashing into each other and bursting like fireworks, but the whole time, I didn't hear a sound. Alright. Anything else? I also saw threads stretching from one ball of mud to another, each made of light, and on every thread there were people running outward, racing along the light. There we go. I followed them. I ran to a white patch of earth. It was completely empty, save for a single stone tablet there. Stone tablet? What was written on it? Nothing, Dr. Warfarin. And that's when I woke up. What a strange dream. That was strange. But then again, you remember it quite clearly, which means your brain's memory module is still functioning properly. I mean, it's a good feeling when you wake up and you actually remember a good amount of a dream. It's more frustrating, obviously, when you can't. The more clearly you remember your dream, the closer you were to waking up when you dreamt it. As I see it, the fact that you were able to remember your dream is a very good thing. Say, I haven't seen Dr. Touch today. She has other matters to attend to. She told me to give this to you. Look. Huh? Huh? The springs, the gears, the hands, all the parts that make up a clock. She said it would help relieve your stress. Dr. Warfarin, is Rhodes Island in some kind of trouble again? Little one, you've come to the wrong place. Why are you sounding like Thanos, little one? Oh, BP got lost. Hiding in fear? Oh no! It seems like Closure failed to examine your program modules. Little one, this item here should definitely not be on your maintenance list. The Goliath lifts it gently and examines it curiously in his hands. Angrily spins treads. What a huge change. It was empty when Her Highness left. Now there are so many interesting people and things here, right? Ascalon. Oh. Tell them not to worry. I'll take care of the mobility layer. Okay. Huh. Ascalon, you seem in poorer spirits than when you had returned from Victoria. What about all the people working under you? They've been dispatched to create the isolation zone outside the ship. I'm remaining on the ship and that's sufficient. Rhodes Island does indeed need a blade that moves through the darkness, but that doesn't mean you need to consciously remain silent. Come chat with me when you have time. I have liquor here. Besides, I want you to tell me about Teresis. I witnessed the beginning of that heroic epic, and you witnessed its end. What we saw was very different. Okay, I'll convey your thoughts to the Doctor and Amiya when they have time. Huh, alright then. The Goliath places BP in front of the exit passage. Stop wandering around. The mobility layer is dangerous. Don't underestimate what high concentrations of oranginium could do to someone like you. I'll keep my eye on the work here, and that'll be enough. Runs away in a panic. What the hell? Why is the BP transition so goofy? Dame Kal, what could have gotten you this tense? Priestess operation record. Confidential escort okay. Priestess operation record. Confidential escort catastrophe warning system and medical center core components. Executor. Confidential Mechanist. Logos Radian. Contact records erased. Situation abnormal. Enemy weapons technology exceeds mission perimeters. Risk of exposure present. Possible enemy signal detection capability. Shutting down drone transmission temporarily. Transmission temporarily. Logos, I'm counting on you for the drone's live feed. I'm ready. Circuits etched into oranginium through spoken words drawn by hand to reveal what the swarm perceives. Alright. Logos bone pen hovers in the air, automatically transcribing the images recorded by the drone. 12 flexible vehicles buried in the sand. 31 armed militants. The 5 sniper nests have already been marked. There seems to be a signal isolation device in the tent, which the scanner cannot penetrate. All are carrying unidentified weapons. Threat level unknown. Further on-site confirmation required. Radian, you're next. I'm starting the drone recall procedure. In position. Wait a second. Can you see me? The bone pen taps lightly, its strokes weaving together the rough outline of a human form. Ayo. Radian gives a tentative wave to the 2 people watching the feed, and even in floating text, her smile comes through clearly. We are standing by, ready to assist you. It's no problem. In 90 seconds, your drone and I will leave together. On screen, Radian walks into the signal blocking tent as if no one is there, and the transmission cuts out. You said Unk's voice acting ain't it? I'm not even doing no... Bro said Unk's voice acting ain't it. Listen. I'm not gonna fall for your rage baiting right now, Dino. I'm not even doing any voices. I'm just narrating. You think you're gonna get me today? Not today. This guy. Alright. Logos. We're ready to launch a full assault at any time. The incantations have already drifted on the wind to the edge of their camp. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. Bro said, who up silking they song right now? Nobody. There is no silk songing here. Come on. Bzz, done. All intel's been transcribed. I'll be back in a sec, but what's up, Productions? How you doing, dude? Welcome. It didn't create even a single stir. I overwrote the visual signals received by each target's brain. Also, if you're just coming into the stream, helps very much to leave a like on the stream, you know? You know, I'm never a person that goes for a like goal or something. Like, I never ever say that, but let me see. How many likes we got on the stream today, boys? Let's see. It says 9. We could get to 10 likes then. What the hell? We could cook 10 likes, right? That's possible. I think. Unless we're that washed. Are we that washed, boys? Are we cooked? You see 6? Huh? It said 9 for me. You ain't pressing that like button, get that ass banned. Let me just go over here. Let's see, hide user on this channel. Yeah, no. It didn't create a single stir. I overwrote the visual signals received by each target's brain. Chances are, all they saw was mischievous little sand beasts slipping into the tent to escape the wind and sand. Yeah, there you go. Get that ass banned. Yep. Mechanus, how goes it? Did you discover anything while parsing the intel reports, bro? Is she like low-key combing her hair, or is she like just pulling her hair? Has a peace sign going on. She has, you know, got the aura farming going on. Also, you know, the. Let me just stand up, hit the, you know, the, real quick. I mean, you can't see my face, you know, little. Anyways. All weapons have their origins erased and have been modified to suit their operators. Imagine the possibilities of having an extra pair of arms. What do you mean by that? But I'm familiar with how to operate it. Doctor discussed its rather rare design with me just recently. They are from Aegir, but the people who are going to interface with us, aren't they also? Regardless, the threat has been cleared. We must not yield to such a threat and allow it to interfere with our equipment. Equipment transfer, nor can we create any disruption that could alert the personnel involved. The matter is of great importance and needs to be resolved quietly. Okay. You say so. My neck. Priestess operation record confidential. Ensure the transfer and installation of mining modules. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Misery, Storm Eye, Sharp. There you go. Records erased. Okay, there's no way. They're wearing special protective equipment to ward off our physical attacks. This was arranged in advance. They even knew our personnel layout. Orchid, stay back. They're clearly after our mining module. You said like holding extra communications equipment, of course. Yes! Holding extra equipment is what you immediately thought of if you could have 4 hands. That's what you really want to do. Hold more equipment. Yeah. Of course. Figures, I knew I'd end up working overtime again. Spot, support, Midnight, and Midnight Gaming? In my Arknights main story? Is this a dream? Is this a joke? Is this real? Popucar, have you called for reinforcements? Yeah, I called already. Orchid, be careful. Futile as... futile. As for the others, there is no one else. Where's that sound coming from? You really have prepared well. Unfortunately, you're not strong enough to handle arts. Oh boy. Y'all about to start gooning over here. No, that's not right. It shouldn't be you. Shh, even your heart has gone silent. Well, GG's. I'll deal with the injured. That said, Midnight is getting too worked up again. Orchid, I'll have to trouble you to deal with them. Leave him to me. The doctor guessed correctly. Someone leaked the details of our operations. Wrap this up quickly. Tow the backup mining ship to the nearest nomadic city and get the energy bay patched up. Then return to the ship at once to avoid any mishaps. I forgot about that. This tail over, this freaking icy tail thing you're going on. Pith, why are you our backup? Priestess told me that it'd be Misery. Yeah, all these years and Poppicar's still a kid, yeah. She ain't grow, I guess, I don't know. You followed a hunch? A last-minute change in plans right before departure. I'm just worried that... I believe in you. Misery, Storm Eye, Sharp, and such have other plans. Do we need to inform the rest of our colleagues via Priestess? That's not necessary. If everything goes well, I was worrying over nothing. If anything goes wrong, resolve the issue ASAP, and then return to defend the ship. He said, bro thought he was the winter soldier. Hoderer and a Ness. Okay. You know, I was actually thinking if I wanted Hoderer to be the next operator that I level up. How many waves of mercenaries have attacked us today already? This is the 7th wave now. They may not be too threatening, but it's really strange how many of them have been attacking us every day this past week. He's in Sharp built like Snake. We've only just crossed Casdel's border. I mean, you know, I can see it. I see what you mean. You give him like an eye patch and stuff, yeah, I can see the vision. These guys do not fear death. They remind me of the mercenaries we met in Sargon. Faithless. Misery, what's taking you so long? We planned for you to be back by now. You should know that this place is still quite some distance from the Scar Market. Even if I knew every shortcut around here, it'd still take me some time. We all big boss. What has the investigation revealed so far? For the past 2 weeks, someone's been routing the majority of Scar Market's orders here through a network of outsourcers. There's no way to trace the client. They've covered their tracks well. In other words, it was just bad luck that we ran into these mercs. They're not actively coming to attack us? I'm afraid so. You said random fact. Storm Eye's first appearance in the story was during the first Rainbow Six Siege event? Yeah, I would have never known that. Excuse me. Bro got like some Quicksilver type hair going on. Well, actually, Quicksilver's hair is a bit different than that. He's got like some pointy hair. Like are those ears? Like, I know he has normal ears, but are those like also like ears that are on him? Or is that like hair? Kind of looks at like actual ears pointing. Or horn. Oh, I said ears. I mean horn. Bro. I'm over here saying ears and I'm... Horns, Keith. Horns. You know what a horn is? Do you? Maybe that will get it through my head. Alright. It seems that not all of the worries Doctor had before we had departed were unfounded. Fang, how you doing? Everyone, there's news from the sentries. Dang, I see the waste and then I see the scar over here and then it's like brain, just the stimulation. The neurons are like activated, bro. Another group of mercenaries is shifting towards our position. There's a high chance we'll be engaging them again soon. Misery, something's not right here. These unsending waves... What do you say? Wuthering waves? Okay, these unending waves of mercenaries. don't seem to be trying to harm us. Instead, it's like they're, what, stalling or something? Trying to delay us. Exactly. See? Same wavelength. We could stay here and continue escorting the team. You all could return to the ship now. Don't worry, Fang. Some folks are going to find it harder than they thought to put their schemes into motion. The air is fluctuating. Is that wind? No. Is that the life bone? Oh! High above the sky, a massive skeleton has emerged, stirring the dust of history and casting a vast shadow below. For many at Rhodes Island, it is their first time seeing the massive skeleton that once appeared during the chaos in Victoria. What a sight! While investigating the Scar Market, I took a trip to Casdell to meet a few old friends. You said Ravens play tomorrow versus Mid? Yeah, we play the Dolphins. We should be able to win that game. If we lose that game, it's not going to be pretty. Let's leave the rest to them. We should go home. I've already silenced all communications in visible range. Engaging now. I thought bro was about to start playing this. Alright, anyways. Bro thinks of the memes. Yeah, they do love using that song for memes. It's true. Their weapons counter my gear, but they offer little resistance against your bone whistle and incantations. Far from it. They just don't quite understand the rules of my speech yet. I'm curious about the thought process the Aegir's followed in developing such precise weaponry. Then I'll grab a few pieces to take back and dismantle. I'll help you study them. Come on, you two! We're carrying out a mission here! There are at least 3 squads waiting in ambush up ahead. We can't take them all on. I'm afraid we can't handle this cleanly and quietly anymore. We'll need to tell our people to brace for the assault. Hey, Blaze! Rosmantis. Hey! The reinforcements the doctor called for are here. Well, okay, I said hey. I should have said hey. Well, okay, well, actually, that sounds like Fat Albert. Hey. How did Fat Albert sound? Was it like that? Hey. It was like that. Damn, Fat Albert is something kids definitely don't know about. That's like old. That's a real long status right there, some Fat Albert. Jeez. I didn't actively watch Fat Albert as a kid. I remember there was like a movie. Anyways. Yeah, you can't stop thinking about Final Fantasy VII when you hear that. I mean, Final Fantasy VII has similar melodies, I would say. Radian Mechanist, mark the location for us. The bad guy will be there soon. The bad guy. Blaze? Check your communication devices. I synchronized their location with you. Acknowledged. Wait a moment. Rosmantis, didn't we agree I'd rush in first and draw their fire away from you? I'll control the arts. Is it time to throw hands? Almost. Finished? I checked the signals in the surrounding area and they've all been cleared out. Who can tell me what this thing really is? When it tried to self-destruct, I had to use all my strength just to stop it. The people interfacing with us are also Aegirs. Why are they attacking our people and equipment? Good question. Okay, let's let Cal and the doctor determine that. Okay. Ensure that we return to the ship as soon as our personnel and equipment are safely transferred to Clementia. Alright. We need to deal with these issues ASAP. There are still other unknown leakers out there. This is just the beginning, I'm afraid. Alright. Clementia is a character also from Path of Life. Path of Life was the one that had the vampire girl that I didn't pull? Or is that from something else? Path of Life. Wait a minute. Do I know what Path of Life? Did I do that one? Or am I thinking of something? Wait, Path of Life. Wait a minute. Did I do Path of Life? Sorry, I think I'm mixing things up big time. Path of Life Arknights. Now I gotta look up real quick. Or am I just thinking? Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Path of Life was the Opianus. Oh! Okay. Yeah, this was the Opianus stuff. Did I read Path of Life? I don't remember. I feel like that might have been one of those that I read like one stream of, and I didn't get to read the rest. Jeez, my dumb self. Let's see you soon. Okay. So I didn't get to read that one. Okay. That's strange. Why is Priestess responding even slower now, or is it just my imagination? This isn't right. No. Let me check it again. Priestess output all backlog ends from the... Well, backlog ends? I read it out of order. Again, back end logs from the past 2 weeks. There we go. Lord help me. Uh-huh. No problems here. No problems here either. No problems anywhere? Alright, here we go.
Follow my light. Watch out for the tides and mist. There's enemies?
Where the hell are you placing that? Oh, you going over here with it? Can I? Oh, I can't do anything about that yet, huh? Alright, bet. That's fine.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Oh, I just have to activate that before you activate that, right?
I'm here to help.
Mm-hmm.
Picked out your bait yet?
Back in. Oh. Alright, bet.
Hear the waves drumming.
I'll just do it before you.
I have to get serious now.
And this stage I am playing on hard, by the way. That's fine.
Your weapons
Do
are
this.
right at your fingertips. Why wait?
Give me that.
I
Everything is gonna
can hold here,
be
Doctor.
good.
Reasonable data. Try
We're gonna ball.
processing it.
Okay. Who just... Oh, because I didn't have heal... Okay. Maybe it helps if you activate a skill, Keith. Maybe you should think of doing that, bud.
You saw nothing.
Let's get the skills activated.
Moving to designated location.
Use the brain a little bit here.
Handle this.
You know? Might be a reasonable thing to do. How far is your range?
As long as I can help.
You are not going to be in range to heal where I need you to heal. But...
For them, the bell tolls.
I'm going to try to manage here. Where are you You just placing stuff all the way back here? I mean, be my guest. Place it, I guess. Just go for it. Have fun.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
See, remember the part where I was like, oh, yeah, it's gonna be easy. Yeah, you're like, the freaking... The concept is easy to understand, but actually going through the stage itself, easy. Easy subjective. Okay, how about here? Just take all that down at once. Not bad.
Speed to succeed.
Try to touch that.
Oh my, I have to get serious now.
What's the move? What's the move?
I'm here with you.
You know, the move is brrr, that's the move. Just that was me trying to imitate Irene's freaking skill. The brrr, there we go. That sounded better than the first one. The brrr. All right. That's fine. I don't really need you to use your skill yet over there, Lappy. Now, we're building an army of capybaras over there, if you haven't noticed. Capybara, army, stand up, rise up.
Onto every little bit of orignium out there. Gather around me, guys.
Orignium? Is that how you say that? Did she say orignium? Oh my god, I can't say anything right. I've been saying originium. Orignium?
The good news
I've been playing this game for how long?
you all.
Jeez, I can't do nothing right.
Morning Star, the illumination of wisdom.
You think either works, to be honest? It's like a tomato, potato type beat type shit.
Perfect show. A dignified
First try easy. Thank you.
But I won't applaud.
You didn't notice my mispronunciation? See, I just be saying so many words wrong, people don't even notice anymore. They start thinking I'm saying things correctly. That's funny. That's the point we've gotten to. It's insane work. Real quick, I'm gonna take a very quick, like 1 minute, 2 minute stretch break. So I'll take this opportunity to hydrate a little bit, grab yourself a snack. I'll hit the add button for a sec there, you know, we'll get that thing going. Why do they let me hit these buttons? Chat, why do they let me hit the little emoji button with the emoji? Are y'all seeing that pop up on the side of your screen of me spamming that? That is so stupid. That is really dumb. Like what? Hey, alright. Yeah, let's get hyped in chat, guys, alright? Everybody, go to the side of your chat and hit that 100 button right there, okay? Like, what do you want me to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, everybody just spam that button right there. The algorithm's gonna be on our side. Like, no. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, just keep spamming it. Alright, 1 million subscribers. We're gonna get there. 100 million. That was my back cracking if you heard those pops. Jeez. 100 million subscribers. Jeez. Alright. Ad is going. If you didn't get an ad and you're just listening to me, how you doing? Good? That's great. Hopefully you're living life, you know, living like Larry, so to speak. Also, I need to put my phone on the charger, so I'm gonna do that really fast. Alright, phone's on the charger. And we're gonna keep it going. Okay. Uma Musame. Horse race. Gotcha. We're back. Alright, stage number 6, cooking it up Gary's way. Bone deep. Humanity guards itself against everything fire, storm, cold, anything it could predict, but there is no way for humanity to guard itself against itself. Has been saying it the whole time. Alright, so what does this have for me? Wait, so I still haven't done any of these? Oh wait, so I still haven't done like the real difficult versions of these stages yet, huh? Interesting. So it's another challenge mode. They're like, but wait, there's more. Yeah, you know, okay, I'll do that another time. Alright, what is the stage looking like? Yeah, but I get to choose 2 conditions. Yeah, I saw that was there, mentioning some conditions. You know, Lin Gaming, I wouldn't be mad at it. Why not? Oh wow, okay. See, they switch it up. They go back and forth. They're like, one stage you're gonna read first, the next stage you're gonna do a stage first. Back and forth.
It's time to make an example.
Bro, why are you so aggressive?
You'll see what happens when they break the rules.
I'm here to help.
Are you here to help?
Better watch your step.
Do you care?
out your bait yet?
Ooh, I have to get serious
Gonna
now.
move quick with it, move quick
Once
with
the
it.
wind fills our sails, it's time to act.
It's time to act. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be time to act.
I can handle this.
It's time to act like we know how to play this game. I gotta read Exodus to the Pale Sea and find out why. Next time in Arknights in 2 years when I read that story. No, we're doing better, okay? Listen.
Locked and
Trust the
loaded.
process, okay?
Ooh, oh, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
Where are you putting that? What is this? Cafeteria meal distributor that's still in beta testing periodically summons one confused maintenance helper? How about you don't summon one confused maintenance helper? How about... Okay, well, actually... Well, I guess you're gonna do it. There's nothing I can do about that, huh? Go crazy, go stupid. You said, honestly, I thought you were gonna read that event because it was about thorns.
I can hold here myself.
There's a lot of things that I thought I was gonna be able to do
Reasonable
this year that I
Try
didn't.
protecting it.
To be fair.
You can go to
Things
something
just didn't pan out the way that I thought they were gonna pan out, you know? Sometimes it just be like that.
See the light of my lantern? I'm right
But
here. My blade will cleave the tides.
what I can do is try to play catch up. At whatever speed that may be, as long as I eventually get it done is what matters. As long as I could experience it at some point or another, right? Alright, this isn't going too shabby,
I have to get serious
I think.
now.
I'd like to think this isn't too bad. I'm gonna put you... Yeah, why not?
Let's put them
Over
6
here.
feet under.
They got me fighting vending machines, bro.
I'll carve my name onto every...
Probes functional. Corazonix, good to go.
See the light of my
I'll wait.
lantern? I'm right
I'm
here.
gonna wait.
Don't
Okay,
step
now.
into the shadows. My eyes will find the truth.
Got it.
Beautiful stuff.
You didn't think. So this is what happens when you cross
Yelling, Doctor.
Emotion is meaningless here.
Just pop every skill known to man. Did you just place something on me when I was already there? Or just tried to do that, but I was already there, so it didn't work? You like preset we're gonna place something there because it was in the game's coding, but it didn't matter because I was already on that spot coincidentally. Jesus. I love Wishadel. Wish. Oh god.
Still mulling things over, Dr. Perfectionist?
Here we're good.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Also, very quick side note. Let's get off topic very quickly. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this, and we're going to get back to this because I want this to be the focus, obviously. But man, just in general, I'm not even going to talk about anything too specific, but just in general, like, for y'all that, like, I guess, stay in the loop with, I guess, streamers and stuff to a certain extent, man, those people suck out there, huh? Like, I feel like every day I look online and I see something about another streamer and just something, like all of it just bad, and I'm like, good lord. Oh, man. Like, everybody has issues, but Jesus, these streamer people. Whether it's in the gacha community, not in the gacha community, just everybody, I'm just like, lord. Every other day I see some streamer stabbing some other streamer in the back or having beef with somebody else, and I'm just like, lord. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's why I don't have no... how do I word this? That's why I've voluntarily chosen not to have streamer friends. It's well, not even a kind of, like, no, I mean, I straight up just chose not to. Because, I mean, there's plenty of people that I'm, like, acquainted with that I know that stream within the same circle as me and stuff that I could have reached out to more and talked to more or whatever the case may be, but I'm just... I don't know. That's just me. I'm a very to-myself person in the first place. So, yeah. You said popularity can really mess up your mind because of your personality is based on appealing to your audience. Exactly. He said, guys, he called me a rodent in VC. Oh, I called you things worse than that. Yeah, you called me things worse than that too. But what's it called? Yeah, no, that's literally what it is. Popularity is, it's just climbing up the freaking clout tower and just seeing who you could step over to elevate yourself even more, to become more popular and rich and etc, etc, etc. Yeah, I mean, those people, I'm not going to say everybody, but a large majority of those people do not care about each other, dude. It's just what it is. But yeah, I just don't care to have streamer friends. Like, if you ever see me actually talking to a streamer and doing a collab with somebody that has an established audience, then I must actually like talking to them. Because I don't go out of my way to do that. I'm just to myself, and I'm okay with that. You know? It is what it is. You said club is a one stream a year. Why do you be talking about that, dude, bro? Oh my god. Jeez. Anyways, though, yeah, I just wanted to speak on that ever so slightly, because I just be seeing stuff every day at this point. Just like, eh. Okay. Dr. Mantra and the others have already returned to the ship. Whoops. Your guess was correct. Someone is targeting our mission. You said, oh yeah, and then there are streamers with similar numbers with subscribers to you, and they try to leech off a more popular stream. I mean, that's how it goes, you know? That is how it goes. I mean, one way or another, people are going to try to get their meal ticket, because that's what it is, you know? They're like, hey, I could become cool with somebody that they have a much bigger audience than me. I could, like, just, you know, walk my way in there. They start, you know, shouting me out a bunch and stuff like that. Maybe get on more of their streams, see if I could end up pretending I'm cool with them, even though I don't really care about this dude like that. But if it could help me elevate myself, like, you know, it's just, there's too, like, in my opinion, there's too much bad that comes from streamer groups hanging out with a bunch of, like, there's too much bad to me personally for me to be interested in that. And I say that just because throughout my whole life of just being in different friend groups and stuff like that, I've been through too many. So you think I want to be in a group full of egotistical people trying to step on each other for numbers? No. I'm good, man. I feel like that'd be like the worst type of group you could be part of. I'm good. This instrument is from Aegir. You finally made it to an Arknight stream? Welcome. Congratulations. Yippee! You have made it. Broken Little Handy. Okay, that's a name. Dr. Cal, can we discover anything from its remaining parts? No, the Aegir Academy of Technology put a great deal of care into this delicate piece of equipment. Given their pride, I bet they'll... I bet they made sure that no one could ever crack their little handy. But the appearance of the little handy itself is enough to explain many problems. Plus, I mean, I've had a few people throughout the years reach out to me and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like, in a sense, people leave me alone. Which I don't tell people to just leave me alone, but they just do. Which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just give that vibe off to just leave me be. Don't bother me. Hell, I'm not here enough for you to even bother me. Not these days, man. Well, actually, man, I've been more active the last, like, 2 weeks in general. So, you know what? We're back in the game, boys. We're you know, the Unk Wash status, we could lower it a little bit. Like, the Unk Wash status, you know, this year was, like, here. We could, like, maybe drop it down a little bit, you know? You get a little splash of consistency. But the appearance of the little handy itself is enough to explain many problems. Doctor, do you remember the Joint Marine Corps? Yeah, it rings a bell. The reason you met with the Aegir Council was to facilitate cooperation. Both the Iberian and Rim Bilitonian authorities have responded to our call. The problem is that once cooperation begins, subsequent developments could spiral beyond what we've anticipated. Excuse me, in recent weeks, The Aegir fleet has not only constructed ports in Iberia, but also established landing sites along the southern coast of Rimbilliton. Shout out to all my homies from Rimbilliton. The Aegirs from the deep sea made no immediate move to land, and instead they quickly carried out a number of operations, including hydrographic surveying under the banner of technical cooperation. What? Okay, what did I just read? They also quickly assembled a land portal through a mix of hired personnel and official partnerships, relying on more neutral intermediaries to facilitate cooperation with land-based forces. Sometimes this game freaking makes my tongue get wrapped in a freaking pretzel. So you're saying the attackers are the land patrol? We're still only speculating, but right now the land patrol is the only one that fits all the evidence that we've collected thus far. Cal, some councils don't back Clementia, yes, but that doesn't prove that Aegir is behind all of this. No, I'm more inclined to believe that someone took advantage of the internal conflicts within Aegir. The land patrol near the Iberian border, the mining ship being handed off in Rimbilliton, the mercenaries on the Kasdelian frontier. The breadth of their deployments and the depth of their knowledge about Rhodes Island's classified missions, that's more than enough to prove that Aegir isn't behind this. However, there's no possibility of a rebellion within Rhodes Island. I don't believe that will happen either. Doctor, do you think there's anyone else in Rhodes Island who could do that besides us? ... That's right, no one else could do that. Cal, the threats that Rhodes Island faces now are unpredictable. Dr. Warfarin also warned us several times the special patients she is caring for, their conditions are deteriorating. I know how to say the word, I swear. Faster than she could control. Whether to save our patients or to respond to potential crises, we need more aggressive responses. I've reviewed the records Teresa left in the Black Crown. She also made major breakthroughs through her work on Civil Light Eterna. I could visit Civil Light Eterna to look for potential help, just like Teresa did. We must carefully assess the risks involved, Amiya. Amiya? Are you sure you're ready? Are there any other more effective means at the moment, Cal? At this moment, when the situation is still unclear, I cannot come up with any more effective measures. But diving recklessly into Civil Light Eterna may not lead to the outcome we hope for, Doctor. I'll go with Amiya. Doctor, I cannot agree to such a risky plan. Can Civil Light Eterna link to my thoughts? Doctor, that's too dangerous. No one has ever done something like this before. I agree with Cal that you shouldn't take the risk. Cal recalls the experience of her dear friend, which is not something she's happy to recall. Yes, Civil Light Eterna could do that. She did it before. Teresa. Doctor, your mind is incredibly complex, but you're not the only one at risk here. Amiya could be exposed to completely unforeseen shocks as well. I will not agree to this preposterous proposal. Damn, Cal's not having any of this. Cal, Amiya, this is my opinion. I cannot interfere with yours and the doctor's final decision on the matter, but I hope you understand my stance. Well, she's made it clear how she's feeling. But Mia, I could open my mind to you completely. We don't have to force it in one. We could give it a few tries. But Cal, when it's all over, we'll go to apologize to her together. I trust you, Doctor. I'll leave the decision of when to stop entirely to you. Let's start after I finish arranging the defenses. What could possibly go wrong? Perfect time to say that. Are you worried about me? I'm not mad at all. Once again, we've arrived at a critical turning point, and last time, Babel met the fate I dreaded most. It turns out I can't make sure everything is running on its ideal track, monster. Raises claw. Rubs gently. Our own limitations have begun to affect our usefulness in more important endeavors. We may be able to witness the changes of the stars and the untamed cosmos, but when faced with a real crisis, we're no different from other creatures on this great land. Dissatisfied growl? Okay. Thank you for comforting me. I could sense your good intentions. anxious growl. Yes, I suppose Amiya and the doctor have already begun preparing to delve deeper into Civil Light Eterna. I will not interfere with Amiya's decision. She is mature enough to make the most correct judgment. And the doctor isn't quite the same anymore either. Maybe I still have a glimmer of hope in my heart. Maybe this time the outcome will be different. Subdued bow. It is true that my own sanity is constantly warning me. Touching the doctor's mind again with the help of Civil Light Eterna is not a sound decision, but Amiya's right. We don't have much choice at this point. Passionate cry? Yeah, Monster would sound like that crying, yeah. Monster, I'll protect the doctor and Amiya. Aye! Where the thumbnail's from? Well, you look at that. See? I knew this was gonna happen this stream. I did not know this was gonna happen this stream. At this moment, Monster could sense even Kal's slightest emotions. Where the hell did chat go on my screen? Oh, well. Music. I'm not talking about literally. I was talking about for myself. Ever since Kal's latest awakening, Monster had been at her side. Monster is her companion, the symbiote she personally guides, and more importantly, herself. Go crazy on that violin. Affectionate murmur. You're wrong. I do not feel hopeless, Monster. I am delighted that the ancients overthrew the rule of the elders, and I am also pleased that Lugazargus set the starting point for a new civilization. There we go. Immutable's the name of that song. I have made mistakes out of arrogance. Why'd the music stop? I have made mistakes out of arrogance, but also regained my confidence by making dear friends. Wait, did the game? I think the game crashed. Kal, you good? You good? I don't think I've ever had the game crash in a text segment. Throughout the years, I think the game's crashed like in a boss fight or something. But like, just do text itself? Nah. You good? You need like a restart? You said it's actually lobby background music of a walk in the dust. I think I might need to restart the game real quick, bro. Blood's fried. Alright. Yeah, let me just do that. This thing is dying. Bro said I don't speak whatever language I did. Man, you barely speak English. The hell wrong with this game? Yeah, I'm just hitting a quick restart. I'm not gonna try to fight the game when the game is just dying over there. So while this is going on, can I interest you in a thing called Twitch Prime? Twitch Prime is a free magic. Ah, jeez. No habla inglés. Yes. Of course. Let me check my applications. Arknights is opening back up. Let's go! I'll let this just get back up. Yeah, Dino. You're one of those people that actually call it X. Arknights, are you good? Okay, yeah. Remember to follow me on X, yo. No. Nah. hell?
Buenas, Doctor. We are
Oh
sailing
my
towards the rising sun.
You know, I still call it Twitter. We back in the game, you know what I'm saying? These the banners they got going on out here. I don't want to pull on this because I got these characters. I'm not pulling on none of this. I don't need any of this. Nah, none of it. Zero. I'm not opening those right now. It'll take too long. Alright, back to it. Stage number 7, you know. I remember who I borrowed. Wait a minute. Do I have to do the stage again? Wait a minute. Wasn't... Ah, wait a minute. I beat this stage, damn it. Now I gotta do it again because... Because it is on the part 2, you bastard. You bastard. I think I beat this stage, didn't I? Or did I not beat the stage? I don't know. Everything is starting to blend together, chat. I don't remember what's happening anymore. What's real? What's fake? Did I beat the stage? Did I not? My memory's cooked. Who do I even want to borrow? You'll be going also, why not play apple pie, altar, or lemon as support unit? Oh no, chief. Yeetus diabetes. What the hell? Yeetus diabetes. Level 90. Module weapon. You want me to borrow your Exusai? But Yeetus diabetes. I don't know. I could borrow your Swire over here too. Is your Exusai level 90? Have a good one, Peachy. Appreciate you for watching. Borrow your wire then? Alright, let's see. Let's see what you can do. What do you do? Can I read this? Can I read? Do I know how to read? What is this? Attack hits twice and gain a coin upon defeating an enemy, which when skill is manually deactivated, all coins will be spent to randomly attack enemies in the frontal area. Each coin spent in this manner hits for 150% of the attack as physical damage and knocks the enemy target back in. Oh. Moderately. Okay. So you literally... So you stack up coins after you kill enemies, then you deactivate the skill yourself. She starts going sporadic with the coins she has collected, and then you activate the skill again. And rinse and repeat. Ah. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait. I think I know what happened, chat. I think we need to go backwards a stage. Whoops. Wait. I think the game processed it as if I read the past... Oh my god. Yeah, because this is... No, I haven't read this yet. I don't think I've read this yet. Ah, shit. Alright, let me go back. I gotta get out of this. Jeez. Alright. So I gotta skip forward, then get out of this, then go back, then... Freaking whole freaking...
Hello, space. Housekeeping here. Ready to...
No housekeeping allowed.
Full sail. We must get clear of this region immediately.
Retreat. Okay, so back over here, story section after. Here we go. All right. Give me that 32 times speed. What's up? Okay. Again. Okay, again. One more time. Here we are. Okay. I have made mistakes out of arrogance, but I have also regained my confidence by making dear friends. Maybe yours and my basic structures will always be alien to this land, but that doesn't mean we will always walk alone. I found my home in Rhodes Island, on this great land. I fulfilled our expectations, monster. I've learned to love. I found myself. Moves confusedly. Wraps tail around Cal. I must protect amiya and the doctor. I must protect the true variable here, the future I cannot even glimpse. I've communicated with Civil Light Eterna before, yet I haven't been able to break through my own limitations. But amiya can. Of that, Teresa and I are certain. Whoops. I'm sure she could pluck significance from the massive trove of data. With Teresa's blessing, she could do it. She is still amiya after all. I have seen her grow into a leader with my own eyes. Following in her footsteps, she might find some words that one left behind. In the past, when Oranginium had not yet taken shape, there was an era when luminaries competed to argue with the epoch itself. Their wonderful ideas, born of a desire to celebrate and save lives, still persist. All is not yet lost, monster. Terra has a chance, no matter how faint, to keep that hope alive. Me? No. Monster, I'm better at memories, remembering the history I witnessed and have seen erased by time. I am not special at all. Cal calmly inscribes the important info into Monster's spine. If the outcome I fear most does come to pass, if the one I least want to see stands in front of us once more, protect the doctor. Protect amiya. I will engrave this directive into your basic behavior strategy matrix. Come, monster, we have work to do still. If the threat does come, I must ensure that Rhodes Island is Terra's first outpost against the crisis. I will be your final safeguard. Well, she's really trying to ensure both of their safety, no matter what. And yeah, that wasn't that much more to read. Cool. Stage 7. I wonder how many stages are in this chapter. I'm gonna assume... Oh, actually, haha, this could tell me. Let me see. I was gonna say 20-something, but it's 20. Okay. Alright. So we're not halfway there yet. We're getting close to getting halfway there, but not quite. Alright, so moment of truth. So this is where Swire, we could try her out. And I'm playing on hard? Yeah. Dun, dun. Alright, and this is straight into the stage. Yes.
Looks like it's too late for
Capybara attack is real.
Move out.
The capybaras can hurt me.
Don't leave bloodstains. They're hard to clean.
Oh, almost. I have to get serious now.
Alright, capybara.
I hear
Fine.
the waves drumming against the hull. They herald our victory.
Swire, you could go on the floor, right? Lord help me. Jesus, Swire, I got scared.
Your back's against the wall.
What the hell are all these little things she got around her? What is it? What in the world? Alright, we need to just get that out of the way.
Oh, I have to get serious.
And then we're gonna start cooking.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
No need to cover up. If secrets go public, then everybody's in the game.
What you doing with that? What you doing? Oh, I thought I placed you. Whoops.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Okay.
Doctor, not bad. Reasonable date.
The spotlight shines on us.
Jesus. You know, having you just there like that is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I low-key want to get you out of there. But at the same time, you're low-key fine. What you doing? I don't know what Master Hand thought he was about to do, but it's not happening.
I have to get serious now. I haven't taken orders in a long time. Feels kind of weird.
You know what?
Don't keep me
Step
waiting.
aside.
Oh, almost dozed off.
Switch it up a little bit.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
So you got the coins ready to go, so let's...
In a long time. Feels kind
Okay,
of
so...
weird.
Oh, so those are the literal coins? Like the little creatures that were around?
Freeze! Hands in the air.
I knew who you were right away.
God, that is a lot of vending machines. You stop it. This is gonna get a little crazy.
Reasonable data.
My eyes will find the truth.
Get you out. I could drop her in front of enemies and she'll still get results. Fast redeploy times above average stats and a passive that literally pays death to not kill her. Okay, so she's really meant to just take her out, put her back in. Well, I mean, I guess specialist though. Rather than her just be standing over here like this.
I haven't taken orders in a long time. Follow your orders. Fine.
I mean, she's kind of chilling right now, so I'll just leave her there for the time being, but I will keep that in mind, though, that if I did need to just take her out, I could put her back in quick and just go sporadic with it. The iconic sound effect. This is getting kinda scary.
I can hold heroes. Functional. Corazonix, good to go.
I haven't taken orders in a long time. Feels kind of weird.
My God.
I haven't taken orders in a long time. Feels kind of weird.
God.
Scenery here,
This is
Doctor.
getting a little scary because of my lack of heals. I have realized.
About to fall.
See the light of my lantern?
We're good.
Right
It's
here, the
fine.
light of my light will purge the vice.
We're fine.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
No, this stage is starting to scare me. Just a bit. Just ever so slightly. Milnar, you wanna hurry up?
Wait for my orders.
Oh, fuck. Wait. No.
Dozed off. Run!
That could have been done better. Honestly, it's crazy that I survived as long as I did. Bro said, by the way, chat, this man turned 67. Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna be 67. I color my beard and everything. I make sure it stays black. It is factual information. 67, by the way. No, you're excited for how Silver Ash's ult's swing sound is gonna be like. You know, I haven't heard it. I haven't looked at a whole gameplay breakdown of Bro to hear the swing, but I'm sure it has to be satisfying. There's no way it's not, right?
Scenery here, Doctor.
Keep your
Your
distance.
group got
or
called
you
up
risk getting
first
caught
in
up
an
the
exam, kind of missed a lot. Oh, welcome back.
Hopefully
Hopefully the little exam that you had going on went well, man.
Hide your fear.
Oh, fuck, I'm still...
Mission failed.
Why do I forget that happens?
despair feels.
Alright. You said Unk losing? No. It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Alright.
Don't leave bloodstains.
Don't worry, Unk
They're hard
got
to
this, bro. Trust. Unk is
I'm
about to
serious now.
cook.
Wait for my orders. The moment you break the law, your back's against the wall.
Anka about to cook for real, for real. Don't worry
I'll
about
make
it.
you shriek so loud.
See, I need a W in here. That's what I needed. That W gaming right there, bro. I'm about to cook.
We both might just
Cliffheart. You said Cliffheart got robbed of an altar. Were people hoping for Cliffheart altar?
I have to get serious now.
Was that a big request? What's your range?
Follow your orders. Fine.
I'm just gonna
Bad
keep
luck.
that here just to
You
get
ran
some
into
points.
me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need some. Wait, that's the
Moving to
wrong.
designated
Oh my god. Okay. I thought that was I said I was Irene. I thought that was an S. I thought that was an S. I thought that's why I put Texas there. Don't even say anything. I thought that. See, this is the second stream in a row that happens. I legit thought that was an S. My bad. I'm gonna get fried. You know what? What happened? Don't worry, Ines. Hold it down.
Watch your step.
Ines Gaming, truly.
I have to get serious now.
Here, I'll even
It's fine.
put this down
As
here
long as
for
I
you.
can muster up the courage.
Stay over there. You got this. See, this is your purpose now. You're doing great.
I haven't taken orders in a long time.
Okay, so those won't go against anybody, huh?
Fine.
You know what? Let me help you out a little bit.
This will keep you quiet.
I took too long to help you out. I'm sorry.
Gather around me, guys.
What was blood
Need
cooking?
speed to succeed.
You know what?
Your weapons are right at your fingertips. Why wait?
Everything is fine. I think. All is well.
Start the operation.
What are you waiting for? The curtains are about to fall.
As long as I can help.
Gather around me, guys.
You said, "Oh, I didn't know you had it subs only on." I've had that like that for years. For people only that are subscribed could talk in the chat. That was mainly because of bots back in the day. Because YouTube bots freaking would plague streams like crazy.
Look at you all.
I mean, it's not to say it can't happen.
Never figured out how
I mean,
to beat me.
on Twitch, what'll be happening is you'll have somebody follow, and you'll be like, "Oh, thanks for the follow." Then you find out it's a bot. You're like, "Oh."
Feels kind of weird. Oh, I have to get serious now. The moment you break the law, your back's against the wall.
I realize you have no healing, huh?
Follow your orders. Fine.
Unless.
This is
Hold it down.
the
POP.
battlefield.
Hold it down.
Be good, be cup. My power is all yours now.
Oh, that's what you were saying. She can't die.
This
Jesus.
show hasn't been enough.
Busted ass unit. I think I have Swire Altar. I just have to have DP and she's fine. Yeah, that's Unga. Like, really good Unga. Bro said gotta rage bait the clankers. Yeah, let me rage bait these vending machines I'm fighting right now,
I
bro.
haven't taken orders
Trust.
in a long time. Feels
worry.
kind of weird.
They never stood a chance.
You saw nothing.
Trying to run.
I just realized I need. Okay, well, actually, no. Nope. Lappy got it. We got it, boys. Nah, I like Swire over there. I'm not gonna lie. I know she was built like that. I mean, I know you have a very built version of her, obviously. Listen, I said clanker on stream, and I'll say it again. All right. The KAL'TSIT have never thought that oncoming doom, especially one pressing down on their neck, could be something to be accepted calmly. Yes, back to you. I could never be so indifferent if I had to live through everyone and everything I love being destroyed. I don't understand how you... What the hell? That's a look. that's definitely a look. It's not indifference, but instead a belief in the absolute equality of the universe. It's a shame you arrived just a little bit late. Like, I don't even know what to say about this design. The ship had just encountered a star going supernova several thousand light years away and made a smooth withdrawal. If you see that sight with your own eyes, perhaps you will understand my meaning. The instruments in the hall begin to spin rapidly until they are moving too fast for the KAL'TSIT to see with the naked eye. Then she sees a multitude of lights and shadows appear and float through the air. That's crazy, I just read chat. They see a giant spear emitting a deep dark red light and a small indigo dot speeding across its surface. But it seems like it's the big spear rotating around the blue dot. The one you call the blue dot is the pulsar that just went supernova that I mentioned. The red star, which is gradually being torn apart, is its partner, now doomed to die as well. They once harbored many interesting primitive life forms. I have many fond memories of wandering through the planets of that star system. It's a pity they were snuffed out before they could see the world beyond the sky. Why are you showing this to me? Simply sharing the knowledge we have with you, traveler. One-sided paranoia and ignorance are often barriers to effective information transfer. I have no knowledge of your history either. The KAL'TSIT have barely had the time to comprehend these words before suddenly her newly acquired knowledge begins to assault her mind. The land may see life be born twice? These stars fallen from the sky could harbor life of their own? Ruination's end is not despair. We're not special when it comes to the land? A celestial body that could sustain life loves all that live upon it equally, no matter where they hail from. This is a law of nature. Don't be too greedy in lapping up that knowledge you can't fully understand yet. I saw you among all that information. You once had many of your people by your side, but suddenly, the presence. That's what a lot of people call you, right? Bro hitting emotes now? What is this movement? I am just a wandering presence, true. Like I said, when true destruction bore down on me and my fellows, I was powerless. What exactly is this destruction that you keep talking about? I've seen plenty of things I could only describe as divine acts. What could possibly threaten people like you? I'm afraid that nobody on this ship could answer your question, traveler. In your eyes, we possess knowledge that many life forms in this universe would consider divine acts. But in this boundless cosmos, even we have limits to what we could explore and investigate. Are you disappointed? So there's definitely no eternal kingdom, a paradise where everyone could experience endless joy and happiness? What do you think this is, Disneyland? Well, even then, I wouldn't say that's a place that's endless joy and happiness. That place is pretty dark, I ain't gonna lie. You hear about the things that happen in there. Would you like such a place to exist? The KAL'TSIT hesitates for a moment before nodding. Nothing lives forever. Looking back through the history I know, I have come across legendary civilizations that have conquered countless star systems spreading across the cosmos for millions of years. But as far as the universe cares, what they left behind, in the end, utterly insignificant. We once blindly chased after non-existent principles and ideals in the midst of that golden age beyond recollection. We believed our existences to have a sure purpose. But in the end, any life form born with intelligence insists on declaring itself the center of its world, but whether or not it's right in the universe's eyes, from start to finish, we are nothing. This is the first thing you must learn before you could understand it. Remember that brilliant supernova you just saw? From that tomb, life will be born anew, and there will come a day when those beings will understand what we have carved on our grave, that we once had lives of our own, that we existed. I don't understand anything you're saying. How were we born on this land? Was there an even more glorious civilization here before us? Are we going to be wiped out in the foreseeable future? But what I really want to know is, all of this pain and suffering that Orangenium brings with it, can it be eliminated? I beg you, show me the way to the answers I seek. I can't answer any of your questions. Your first three have been asked in a myriad of languages, in a myriad of ways across the universe. Only you could answer them yourself. As for your final question, I'm terribly sorry, but I've never heard of this originium, and I can't find anything related to it in our databases. That's crazy. However, I do know someone rather interesting, who also happens to be the master of this ship. Perhaps she will be able to solve your riddle. Master of this ship? She's a linguist of wide renown. Her name is... You're not gonna give it to me? Priestess. Oh. Oh. No time to be lost in your thoughts, Doctor. Grab onto me. Did you see that, Amiya? I can't break my focus right now. Weaving together a way to the singularity is incredibly difficult, even if Teresa were here to help. Did you see something, Doctor? About that? You see a familiar figure. Hey, yo, wife, how you doing? Go, Doctor. Go solve your conundrums. Stick to the plan. I will. I'm doing everything I can right now to stabilize the connection points, Doctor. Teresa has marked all the records Cal searched through earlier. I'm trying to link them all together, but I still need an anchor point, one that could guide me back. Oh, hi. I will keep watch here and serve as your anchor. Press onwards, Amiya. I forgot she'd just be here like that in the conscience, right? Oh, well, this looks cool. Pink silken threads begin to gather. The meandering threads interweave and spiral, gradually spreading out from the boundary into the distance. Beyond its walls, the path to the singularity slowly takes shape. It's working. Well, it's working! Originium arts don't seem to work here, but applying the logic behind casting them to the information here does. Can I touch this, Teresa? No, it doesn't work. Can you build the bridge using completely unknown information? No, this place is full of information that I can't analyze, not even with the help of Civil Light Eterna. I wouldn't have been able to make this way forward alone. But thankfully, Cal's access left records, and with Teresa's help, I can grasp onto her research data. That's more than enough for me. The pink threads continue to slowly spiral, linking together the many pieces of complex data that Cal left her mark on. String by interwoven string, the path forward gradually forms. I can tell how you're feeling, Cal. By analyzing the emotional matrix I constructed of you without your permission, I see your tenseness is not only because of my sharing an appearance with Teresa. You have something even heavier on your mind. I will try to adjust. I don't want my personal emotional changes to interfere with the objectivity of those who come after me when they query these records. Yet they are still changing, Cal. Are you afraid? It's not the most efficient way to build a bridge, but it should hold. I'm going to try to get closer to the singularity. I'll go with you. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid Amiya and the doctor won't be able to find the information I leave behind, and I'm afraid that if the situation worsens to the point that they're forced to take such extreme measures, the trail I cleared for them would no longer be of use. Or that I might mistakenly lead these seekers of knowledge towards a threat I dare not speak of. Arknight be spitting with the dialogue. They spitting right now. They got me spitting. No, Doctor. I won't let you. Not before I check the conditions myself. Amiya. Sorry, I know I'm being stubborn about it, but this is my own decision. Alright. Fair enough. The bridge, formed from countless strands of entwined info, stretches out into the distance to touch upon the singularity. Without the slightest hesitation, Amiya steps onto it, her first step outside the walls of the boundary. Well, here we go. A surge. This feeling, it's like the information has formed some sort of great wave, but why? This is only the beginning, I'm afraid. The closer you get to the singularity, the denser the information will become. It really is like Teresa said, an information here has mass. That info heavy for real, we'll most likely find greater resistance the deeper we go. Come back for now, Amiya. I can't maintain the stability of a bridge this weak. Going this deep has taken a greater toll than I expected. I need to keep going forward as long as I follow Kal's beacons. The silver mountains the Tikaz had entered flit by her. The black shadow cast by the Farenmut plunging into the ice field vanished momentarily. She sees more scenes fly past her as if she were fighting the current of the river of time. More and more incomprehensible, indescribable sights assail her mind. She does her best to block out the unending, chaotic stream of information. Concentrate, Amiya. Concentrate. Just keep focusing on Kal's beacons. Press onward. I just need to touch the singularity. Oh, we're back to this. Silence. Amiya cannot even hear her own breathing. What is this place? That giant spear, is it disintegrating? Looking at the shattered spear makes her feel dizzy, but it is the bizarrely shaped ship floating in the air that causes an even greater bout of lightheadedness. What is going on? Why am I seeing... As she is trapped in her spell of dizziness, a rotating boulder slowly but inexorably hurtles towards her. Is this Star Wars? I could see why you'd say that. Its black shadow quickly fills Amiya's vision. She subconsciously tries to defend herself, but is immediately followed by the feeling of freefall. Did she fail? Was it a surge of information? Amiya! Doctor? I'm here. Amiya senses a hand supporting her, keeping her thoughts steady by bracing her. Listen, I've got you. Oh, that's a cool piece right there. Hopefully I'm not too late. Sorry, I couldn't just sit back and do as I was told. Doctor, thank goodness. That moment just now. Damn, my eyes. You do your best to support her shaking body as the information wave surging from the singularity continues its assault. The information, so dense it has nearly taken true shape, washes over your thoughts, leaving behind jumbled after images in the void. It is the past long gone, the present being recorded in a mass, and what seems to be the future foreseeing your next steps. It's a shame that right now you do not have the energy to spare it to pay it any heed. The two of you have already made the long trek from the boundary to this point without even noticing, and now the singularity. The singularity is right in front of you. Did you see that terrifying scene earlier, Doctor? I did. I don't know what it means, though. I'm certain it's not something that took place on Terra, but at least it means we're getting close to the singularity. Can you keep going, Amiya? Yes, I can. You are well aware of the situation that you're in right now. Despite knowing it will have minimal effect, you still subconsciously stretch out your arm and try to shield Amiya. The attacks are focused on our thoughts. I can handle it. I've got a lead on what we're here for. I'll run the calcs on Kal's access records. You could read the key points from my mind. Found them. Using Slumber Bridge as a filter, Kal conducted a total of 79,346 searches. That's a lot of searches. Although all the searches are related to Oranginium according to your speculation, this data is not strongly related to its actual essential nature. If the results are restricted and give us nothing, doesn't the trail run cold here? No. Kal retrieved the same entry over and over again. This is, in itself, some information for us. A repeated retrieval? Wait, can the infinitely looping code made from the repeat query count be deciphered too? You already know the answer, Doctor. Yes, it's a familiar name. Perhaps it's a sign. Perhaps it's a warning. I've never heard this name. Neither you nor Kal has ever said it before. Priestess? I know that name! He's like, oh shit, Priestess. Bro said how long before Disney buys Art? Man, Disney ain't buying Arknights. That'd be a bad thing. Alright. Doctor, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm afraid so. Uh-oh. Amiya, you don't need to see this. Priestess. You have never seen this scene before, much less seen. You're here. Me. It took some time to refine your design for Priestess. I thought you had gone to take a rest. Ex-wife. Oh boy. No, I've been thinking about your words this whole time. There is no language that can describe God, as the existence of God itself cannot be understood. You know that was just mindless chatter. Suppose I take it as an axiom? With it as my starting point, would creating a language that can describe God mean we have the means to understand it? Does the prospect not excite you? Perhaps in the pursuit of the answer to this question, we have been going down the wrong path, trying to understand the nature of the universe with its own laws. You want to use a language wholly created by us to interpret the universe. A far too audacious idea, Priestess. Is it? Without any further hesitation, she traces out a perfect rhombus in the air. A rhombus. Let's begin, shall we? Uh-oh. What are they discussing, Doctor? You have seen this woman before in the assimilated universe. She once accompanied you. But I have faith that when you are truly confused by everything, you will remember the answers you seek were here all along. I will be here. Whew. I'm afraid they're discussing Oranginium.
A grand
And that's where it stops?
spectacle. A perfect
Bruh.
show. A dignified exit. Bravo. Bravo.
Ex-wife,
But I
ex-wife.
won't applaud. Not without an accident befalling the act.
That laugh, though. Man, I need to stretch. My back check. Give me a sec, bro. Aye! Ah! Me back, man. Me back. Loki cooked. We're not done with stream yet, by the way. We're gonna keep it going. We are not done yet. We gotta see what else is cooking with the ex-wife priestess over here. Jeez. Yeah, give me like a good 30 seconds to a minute. I'm just trying to get the blood flowing again. But yeah, you said you wonder how Doctor's fragile body handles this stuff. I mean, he's built different. He's fine, you know? He's had so many near-death experiences, gone through so many trials and tribulations. A little mental disorder never hurt anybody. That's a lie. But he'll be alright, I think. Jeez. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let me just check something else really fast, and then we shall continue. Alright. We're about to keep it moving. And appreciate everybody watching the stream today, by the way. Thank you very much, my dudes. Good to be back into the Arknights streams, you know? You said, do we have an operator who is canonically a princess? You said, yeah, maybe. Oh, you said Pepe, maybe. You said, yeah, maybe, but she's more of a noble's daughter than a royal one. You said, I don't know then. Does Siege Altar count? Would that count? If this treachery is a decision of consciousness participation, or conscious participation, not consciousness, what has caused you to fall into the abyss? What elusive hope has led you on a path of your own destruction? Alright, we got a pretty decent, like, width for stage over here. Okay. Intrigued to see what they throw at me. I'm gonna try to first try this one, but we'll see. It was fun to try out Siege Altar, though, because I'd never tried her out. Oh, I see we have Pichu's Exusai Altar. We could try her out. I haven't got to. Damn, bro got M3 and he's trying to get another M3 over here. Bro about to have that M6. I see you. Bro even got the collab unit up there. What is this? Excuse me, steal 70 attack speed from one allied operator within range. That's interesting. Lasts until skill ends or Exusai the New Covenant leaves the field, and both this unit and the targeted operator gain a barrier equal to 250% max HP, which decays. So she steals attack speed from another operator that she's around, gives a shield to each. Okay. Attack interval reduces, each attack deals 300% attack as physical damage. Skill activation grants 35 ammo, and when the skill ends, when all ammo is used, can manually deactivate skill. If attack speed is successfully stolen, grants an additional 5 ammo. Oh. Okay then. God, I love her look so much. I'm gonna have to build her because we do have her. I mean, if y'all didn't see those polls, I mean, I didn't really need to make a video on it or anything because I deadass used my free 10 poll ticket they gave me, and they gave her to me for free. So, the only time you made it to the stream is somehow the final exam day. Ain't that funny? I mean, to be fair, it's not like I've streamed a crazy amount within the last few, however freaking, I don't know, years at this point, Jesus. But, like the last 2 years. But, I'm glad that you made it, you know? And congrats on making it to your final day of class, dude. You know? I know a lot of people that they can't get through it for whatever reason, they drop out or whatever, so that's a W on its own that you made it to that point. And I hope that you pass. That's like if you made it all the way there, and then the final exam you get cooked. So, hope it goes well, or it went well. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. And once again, if you haven't left a like on the stream, please be sure to leave a like if you're new and you're enjoying the stream and you're just lurking. It helps very much to hit the subscribe button also. If you want to join the Discord, completely free to join. We don't charge to join the Discord. Arknights channel over there. The link to join the Discord will be in the chat in a few seconds, and then you just give yourself the Arknights role, and I try to let people know when I'm streaming in there. So, yeah, there you go. Alright, the scene plays out before you, but no matter how hard you try, you cannot get any closer. Doctor, that person she's talking to, is that you? Amiya, that's not... I know it looks like me, but it's not me. I swear. I can't say for sure. Don't even say that, bro. Bro be sounding like... This scenario is like how dudes that be cheating on people be sounding. Nah, that wasn't me there. I swear, that's not me. That's somebody else. Oh, man, that reminded me of that. That was funny. Alright. I don't believe I'll be able to create a language that will allow us to derive the ultimate answer. Not by myself, at least. I stand on the shoulders of giants, after all. From the base I put together with the greatest discoveries of our colleagues' respective fields, I will continue onwards. Even if nothing will come of it in the end? Of course, it wouldn't be the first time. Does it look like we have anything better to do while we quietly wait for the darkness to swallow us? Besides, I'm sure you won't say no to me. So, where are you starting your research from? Priestess does not answer, electing to instead look at the faint dawn light peeking over the horizon. The one next to her does not bother her any further. The two of them simply stand aboard the deck. You look at her and subconsciously tell yourself she's pondering something again. Why did you think that all of a sudden? What is it, Doctor? Nothing, I'm sorry. I just zoned out, you know. I don't think we'll be finding any important clues here. The information Cal wants isn't here. This is most likely a fragment of history from before Oranginium was born. Damn, good times, huh? Jeez. Based on what I experienced in the assimilated universe, at least. Doctor, you mean what we're seeing right now is because you... That's not all, I'm afraid. Then that huge ship floating in the sky and that giant shattered spear are also... I'm not too sure what relation I personally have with them. We'll make it clear then. But since you're sure this isn't our main target, we should continue onwards. Yeah, we don't need to look at this. Don't worry about this. Of no substance. Let's get to the real important matters. The singularity is right in front of us, but the bridge I built is reaching its limit. The information density here is too high, and pressing onwards is like drowning in a deep river. How are we going to find the information we need in all this chaos? Allow me. Your thoughts come infinitely close to the singularity, all while the near physical deluge of information presses down onto the two of you. While you yourself seem able to adapt to the pressure, you sense a great strain on Amiya. You don't have much time. Oh boy. Well, this is no good. You pull out every key word the priestess in the assimilated universe said and quickly connect together every clue left by Kal. Calculate a new result as quickly as you can, then add a new condition. Continue the cycle until you have isolated the information you need. Your thoughts are like diving into an endless ocean of building blocks. What you need to do is not particularly complicated. Find the blocks that are different, their surfaces finely engraved with the words Kal left for you. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Alright, I never forgot. I think we did it, Amiya. Oh shoot. We in here. We ball. We have made it. Where are we? The Rhodes Island of the past. But this place and our Rhodes Island are completely different. Kal once said the ship was excavated in Rimbilliton and had to be repaired before it could be used. Just what exactly has Rhodes Island gone through? I haven't the slightest idea. Looks like you're in good spirits today. I guess our efforts paid off. Oh. Were you scared waiting by yourself in the lab? Proud purring? Good timing then. I'm currently trying to put together a model that reduces the loss of meta-information during transmission through special mediums. Can you try helping me do some calculations? Restless twitching. Alright, that's enough. I terminated your process. You are to never harm your own core unit, even if an order comes from me or her. Protect yourself, Emma 10. Survival is an instinct the living are born with. Stubborn purring. At least your emotional module is iterating quickly. Do you understand their language, Doctor? I don't. Ignore that person and the thing by their side. What we need is elsewhere. Somewhere else. You're right, since Kal believed that we would be able to find the key, she must have anticipated the language barrier. Look at the glass next to that person. Doctor, it's got writing written all over it. Formulas? Unknown language. It's a shame the development of Oranginium isn't going very smoothly. We're venturing into uncharted territory here, so it's hard for us to keep up with us. It's hard to keep up with us. For others to keep up with us. So while I have been engrossed in debate with her more often than not lately, our experimental progress slowed. Vigorous consolation. No need to worry about us. If this module's operational efficiency meets expectations, we might be able to cross the first hurdle on Oranginium's development. Whew. Let us continue. You said, well, you should. I mean, do I remember who that is? What, Kal? What you're talking about? My eye! Jeez, sorry. Got like an eyelash, bro. Ooh. You said they're speaking in brain rot, bro. Yes, the unknown language. Speaking the language of 6, 7, and whatever else kids say these days. Yes. No need to worry about us. If this module's operational efficiency meets expectations, we might be able to cross the first hurdle in Oranginium's development. Oh, right. Lou sent us a message. There's been a rare breakthrough in the Kerula Arbor, and she'll be able to visit us again soon. Heartfelt joy. Looks like you're very fond of her. Amiya, we need to note down these formulas. I'm trying. Come on, write it down, write it down. SpongeBob meme of them just, yeah, write it down, write it down. The hell's happening? Is this bridge's stability under attack? Teresa warned me about this. It's civil light. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Bro, I tried to start reading like there was a bunch of intent and just a bunch of what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I was trying to match the energy that was going on, and I turned into a freaking sprinkler, bro. Teresa warned me about this. It's Civil Light Eterna's baseline logic trying to eliminate loopholes, because we're trying to transcribe information from outside the boundary. A sense of urgency. There we go. That's what I was trying to bring. Doctor, I don't understand what the characters in these formulas mean. Forget about understanding them. We just need to record them. I'm memorizing. Just write them down and write them down. The information of the boundary begins to reorganize. The loophole is becoming repaired, and the scene you are witnessing begins to rapidly fade away. I've foreseen it. Excuse me, Emma 10. This module she and I developed together will succeed. I look forward to the day that language's creation is truly complete. Kindly reminder. DWDB221E synchronizations is still underway. I know that. It's not like I forgot myself, right? The speaker starts to fade away as well. Oh, shit. No matter where it is in this vast universe you came from, I bid you to witness the beacons we left behind, remnants of a civilization now gone to eternal rest. Perhaps it will be our blessing and the final gift of hope. You begin to feel like that person is looking right at you? Me? Oh? We will see it come to be, Amma 10. I believe it so. Does he know? He knew. The formulas are beginning to vanish. Retreat. We still have the bridge. But I haven't... Listen, you still have me. We could reconstruct them together, okay? Listen, whatever formulas you got. You gotta leave. A massive attack strikes your thoughts and you sense yourself falling. The last act of consciousness you remember is keeping Amiya as far as possible from the singularity and that familiar figure. Civil Light Eterna, thank you for bringing Amiya back here. Now, leave. It is at this moment that the mental link between you and Amiya breaks. Your mind is so exhausted that you do not remember anything that happened afterwards. The two of you leave Civil Light Eterna. The information erupting from the singularity does not cease, and among the flow there is an insignificant scene that has never been accessed since the day of its recording. In the quiet of space, a ray of light illuminates a field of stars, bringing with it darkness and despair beyond doubt. With sensors tens of thousands of light years away receive the image of this star field from the distant past. The planets that these stars shed their light upon are already filled with graveyards and ruins. It has come. You said we so big-brained back in the day we predicted this would happen, but now we just unga-bungle. I said, did I just say unga-bungled? Oh my god, unga-bunga. I said bungle. Oh my god, that's gonna be the new thing, unga-bungle. That actually makes it sound more goofy. I think I actually like that, unga-bungle. I might use it. But yes. Wishadel. It, yes. Bungoed. Ah yes, we're back to the jellyfish. Did the presence tell you to use the words to defend her? No, she never asked me to do such a thing when she left. Then keep your wits around her, don't let her confuse you. Because if you let your guard down thanks to her charm, she might put you into danger, and that's how her people hunt. It's their instinct. As for the person you're looking for, Priestess, the master of this ship. She's doing some important research right now, so I'm afraid her consciousness is shuttling back and forth between various research locations in the starfield. It will be very hard for you to have a moment with her if she's not willing. Well, you're put on the waiting list. Are you so desperate to find her because you want to thank the person who rescued you? Not exactly. I understand that I'm in some kind of fantastical place called the universe, and it's not the afterlife either. You're alive, but in a different... I don't know what you would want to call it at this point. I even have a wild guess that my home of terror might be somewhere out there in the universe. But the more I know, the more questions I have. I want to ask her, why am I not dead? Where exactly is my home, Terra? The Countess looks out through the porthole at the stars in frustration. Perhaps it's because her bishop and the rest of her fellow churchgoers are still praying for her back in her land, but she has no way to respond to them. She curls up against the wall, allowing the light of the stars to quickly sweep across her face. It turns out you could see time passing by with your own eyes. She has met many people aboard this ship, no matter if they were the respected hooded genius tucked away in the lab, or the wanderer of the universe who had survived ruination. Their optimism and kindness has dispelled her initial fear, but she knows that she will never truly be one of the crew of this miraculous ship. I miss Terra already. Maybe somehow, some way you get back there, I don't know. But right now, nope. I'm looking forward to the conversation between those two, though. When it does happen. I'm going to see what Priestess is going to say. I did not read what that caster does. Are you stealing my DP? Oh, hell no.
This will keep you quiet.
We got the DP thief. And he's kind of, you know, kind of strong.
Need speed to succeed.
I don't like that at all. Casually breaking the fourth wall? No, dead ass, bro. Like, what the I don't need you stealing my DP, bro. Oh no. Okay, wait.
My sword will respond the instant. I have to get serious
I
now.
started to panic a little bit. Not gonna lie. If you didn't notice.
You can't hide your fear.
Interesting thing. Alright, Capybara die. You're gonna go up here. Because why not? You could get out. I'm about to cook on this stage first. Try this thing. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. I'm about to cook a 5-star meal out the Arknights cookbook. It's like nobody's gonna believe it. Ain't nobody believing a word I'm saying. When have I cooked a 5-star Arknights meal, bro? When I need somebody within my range. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably... Well, I'll wait actually. Are y'all gonna be good up there though? Or should I... You know what? I'm putting you here. Irene could hold her own pretty well, I think. Stop taking my damn DP.
Maybe divine judgment traditional.
Eliminate all capybaras that are robotic. I like real capybaras. I mean, don't get me wrong, these things are still kind of cute, even though it's like a soda machine. It's kind of weird to call a soda machine cute, but in this context, I feel like it works. It's fine. You get what I mean. Get the point.
I'll carve my name onto every
Oh, I didn't realize Texas was still hanging out there. That's my bad. I'm like, what's going on over there? I've been losing track of Texas, honestly.
I'm here with you.
Wow, the one slot that she's not in, so she doesn't get the healing.
The good
That
news
stuff.
is, look at you all! Destroyed half the
doing over
world, but
here?
never figured out how to beat me.
So you think you're just gonna casually be allowed to be
No
over
need
here?
to cover up. If secrets go public, then everybody's in the
Nah,
game. Look,
we ain't doing that.
I knew
You recalled what happened? Huh? What you mean you recalled? Oh, why? Because I'm using your because I'm using your Exusai altar? Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate you, bro.
This show
Alright,
hasn't
you could
started,
go.
and this place is already so...
You ran into me.
Easy there. Bro, this dude just keeps spawning. Holy, just go away. You're a persistent one.
I have to get serious now.
Like, you're not gonna win that fight.
This is
Accomplished.
the best.
Doctor, that you've shown
By the way,
me
Apple
such a
Pie
great
could heal. It's
project.
only on ammo
Let me
ops.
become a part of it, and even had me
You know, I
stand
didn't
by
know
your
that
side.
part.
Means the
Huh.
world to me.
No, she's damn good. Like I said, I am gonna build her because I got her. Okay. It's another stage done now. Pretty good. Not too shabby, not too shabby. How many, I don't know how many stages we knocked out today, but I feel like we've made a good, like a pretty good amount of progress. Because, let's see. Did I start today's stream on the tutorial, or did I start it on 4? I feel like I might have started on 4. And if that's the case, we did 1, 2, well, I won't count the tutorial. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a good amount of stages, honestly. That's damn good progress. Not gonna lie. She also gives plus 9% attack for ammo operators. Lateranos double the attack. Oh, the more you know. The more you know. I would honestly keep going, but I do need to take care of some stuff for the channel. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying that just to say it. I do have to take care of some stuff that needs to get done in a reasonable amount of time. We should be able to get another Arknights stream in this week, though. Friday, I would like to. Friday, I will be checking out the Arknights Enfield special program. I will get that up for you guys. I'm really excited for that. I got to play Enfield, like, what was it, like, almost 2 years ago? I got to play it, so it's going to be really interesting to see the differences between then till now. I know visually the game is amazing. I know gameplay-wise they were trying to make things funner and better in that sense, so we'll see how that is. I know they'll most likely just straight... I mean, they haven't just straight up said the release date, but it got, like, leaked, right? I think. I don't know if there's anything else I really need to say. But I'm liking what the story's cooking up over here, main story. It is good. More priestess info, and I know we're gonna get a lot more. So yeah. With Apple leaking it, yeah. Something like that. I gotta get this before it leaks. The thing is, I don't use Fiametta enough, but gosh, the skin looks so good. I feel like it's like a crime if I don't get it, you know what I mean? That's how they get you. Not leaked yet, they just teased it unofficially. They're like, oh yeah, our bad. We weren't supposed to do that yet, huh? Yeah. Should try Lemon. I heard Lemon is cracked. Yeah, I heard she's ridiculously good. So I will have to try her out for sure. But, hey, good stream today, boys. I appreciate y'all for hanging out, okay? I'll see you guys again soon. I mean, I'll be uploading more videos throughout the week and stuff as trailers drop for different games. But, the plan, if you're wondering what the plan is, I want to do Arknights on Friday, and I want to do Digimon on Saturday. Those are the 2 other streams for the week that I would ideally like to get done, so... yeah, stay tuned for that stuff. And I'll see y'all soon, so stay safe. And as always, don't do crack, my dudes. Fun, chill stream, honestly. Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Even if you didn't type in chat, thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later this week, okay? Like I said, Friday, most likely. We should be back on and we ball.
Aunque había oído que la gente encuentra descanso donde se siente segura.